and welcome back to Blonay Got Tea. You already know I bring you the messy from these social media streets, while my POV brings the tea and the smoke. Thanks for tapping into your daily dose of new media news. Real, not fake, because all we want is the truth. Make sure you hit that like, drop a comment, subscribe, and of course, join the society. Let's get into it.
What's up, VIPs? It's your girl, Lisa Blonay, and I'm back with another live video. Thank you guys so much for tapping in to Blonay Got Tea. Make sure you smash that like button. Share out this live, you guys. And if you guys are feeling the vibe, go ahead and subscribe. First of all, let me make sure that you guys can hear me. All right. It is currently 12:11 p.m. right here on the West Coast. Tap in and let me know what time it is in your neck of the woods. Okay, you guys rep your city, rep your state, rep your living room. Okay, rep your office, wherever you are right now tapping in. Let me know. Let's get into this, you guys, because it's always the same song, right? And it's always something new, something that we don't even expect. We never know what to expect, let alone on these social media streets, okay, alone. But with the Krishan, y'all, you know I'm always gonna be up to something. And she did a video, y'all, okay, and you guys saw it. It was within one of the rants when she was leaving zoos, right before she secretly recorded them. Remember when she first got on and she was leaving? In those videos, and there's several out there, there's several like videos out there, she mentions that Blueface is going to be sliding for her. And I'm like, first of all, I want him being incarcerated in the time that he did, and he did his time. You paid your debt. Come on out, free Blueface. All right. I want this to be Blueface's wake up call. The day that he sees, the truth, his error of his ways, and he, you know what I'm saying? Now, I'm just saying, and y'all can quote me on this, okay? Blueface is not sliding back. He's not sliding for no Krishan when he gets out. Not for her. Not even a little bit. Because baby, when that man lays eyes on Junior, reality's gonna hit him harder than a Zeus brawl, okay? Harder than Natalie and DTV. All right. I just heard her say she got a broke nose and your tooth was knocked out. Let's keep it real though, because Blueface is messy, but he ain't blind. He's not blind. And he's going to see exactly what we all have been screaming from the rooftops for months. Some of y'all for years. Holler at me in the comments. Right? Krishan is a bad mom. And you know what? Although this is social media streets, I don't think most of us, not all of us, but most of us would not be this invested if Junior wasn't even a factor. Now, when we talk about it, yeah, odd behavior. Some people would be rooting for her. Some people would be, you know what I'm saying, calling her out for her behavior. Yeah, I feel like we would chit chat about that. I just don't feel like we would be that invested. And I'm just speaking for myself. Y'all let me know how you feel, okay? But like I said, he ain't blind. Let's talk about it. This woman has been kicking up dust for 2 straight years. And for what? No growth, no peace, no real growth, no real peace. We got to put the real word real on it. No accountability at all. No accountability at all. Just drama, live streams, empty threats. How many times has she threatened someone? Right? Who wants to be attached to that? Especially someone who's going to get out like Blueface and continue on his Zeus relationship. And Lemmy has made it perfectly clear we don't got no problem with the what's their last name? Porters. We have no problem with Blueface, and I'm pretty sure he ain't got no problem with you. He's gonna come right back and get to the bag. He was already doing a show. It's amazing that you can go do 2 years and come back out to the show and still be in good standing. And other networks, and he has so many ventures. If he just buckle up and fly right, right? I'm kind of with Carlissa on this. I'm rooting for Blueface and everything that is good, because we got so much evil in the world. We live it. We breathe it. Sometimes we're battling against it. Sometimes we are it, right? But she's a chaotic spirit and a walking billboard for poor moral compass. And I don't want that spread to these children, these high schoolers and tweeners. You know, and I was a teacher. Have you ever walked into a classroom, maybe your child's classroom, not random, not weirdo? I was a teacher at a continuation school. I also was a preschool teacher for 6 years. So I'm coming from what I've lived. But I'm just asking you guys, have you guys ever walked into a classroom or maybe even seen a graduation online? You know what I'm saying? Or actually been at a graduation and saw your child just walking across. You know that feeling? And it's just like a positive moment, right? Because nothing else is allowed. Nothing else is allowed. You know, the principal comes and you know, people speak and it's all positivity. The way that it's supposed to be. That's why it's so rare, right? It had to be an event. What if people walked around and acted like that towards each other? And I know I'm kind of getting to the right or the left, but I'm just saying there's a feeling when you see youth, especially children, doing something positive, being wiser than their age, you know, doing the right thing. And when you see things like that, you know, it just makes me, I don't want them to follow a poor moral compass. That's it. That's it. But I'm gonna play the video, okay, of her talking about Blueface gonna get out and slide from him. And if he don't, she got the Crips, the Bloods, okay? She got the Crips, the Bloods, the pastor, who's her daddy, or father. What was she saying? Is that my daddy? Girl, let's go ahead and get into this clip, all right? You guys let me know if you know what clip I'm talking about. I'm sure you've seen it, but we're going to go to this one specific part. I'm going to let it play, but this is what she says within this rant that she goes on for Zeus. And I think that Carlissa made a good point, because now you've burned your bridge. Like, who's going to want to work with you? What network is going to reach out to you? And I'm not saying that they won't. We've seen her on many platforms, right? But like I said, y'all, you got to look at the intent of these people. Because when she was around the streamers, and I can name, except for Ray J, it was a strange thing. It was as if they were as if they were like not tolerating her because they invite her, but they invite her for the spectacle, and they're in awe, like they just want to watch her. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you can watch a train wreck on your laptop and on TV, what if you could invite that train wreck to come right there in your living room, right there in your studio, right there on your live stream? I mean, you know, it never seemed genuine. It always seemed like it was a spectacle. You know, like they were just like looking at her like what the fuck is wrong with this? I don't know, y'all. I just never felt any genuine. I'm not saying every platform, but lately, where she's been making her rounds, I just feel that. You guys remember the video I showed you of Deshae and Dub, right? When she called the ambulance to somebody's house, and them niggas got up. He was like, "Hey, the police outside." Deshae was like, "No, you lying. They ran it up that damn girl. Why are you calling the police to these people's house? You don't know what they got. them niggas ran to, I know Deshae was trying to keep his composure the whole time because that was just out, that was just random. You just gonna call the ambulance and then stay afterwards? They're looking at her like, this bitch. Like, he's sitting there cool, calm, and collected, but inside his head, that nigga like, this bitch is crazy. Maybe I should tell her to go home. Maybe she doesn't know. You know what just happened? Girl, you just called the paramedics to my house. And they were accompanied by the police. The fuck? So it's things like that, y'all, that I feel like intense, right? It's one thing. They act like they want to invite her for one reason, but I think it's really another. That's all I'm saying. Let's go ahead and get into this video because what? Blueface bet not get out. If you get out slide for anybody, it better be Junior. Okay? Because you wouldn't want to be walking down a dark alley with any of us behind you if you make the wrong decision. And I mean that virtually. We don't want no smoke. Right? Let's go ahead and get into this video. I hope I picked the right one, y'all. I'm on it, but there's two of them. So I hope I picked the right one. But here we go. Because I'm like, what? I'm telling you.
Producers or whoever, the assistants, whoever, the motherfuckers that got to ride in the car with you, wait and say, this is not it. You'll pull me away and this is not it. Straight up. So, all this, whatever, they can have that shit. You know how sad I was after me and Sky got into it? And it wasn't them?
Where there? Huh? Alright, let me call you back. Oh, you never like her.
You see things in a different view. No, it's not that, bro. It's like, I know my worth, my nigga. When I come to a network, bitch, I am the network. I should be having my own network. And I'm not cockily speaking, but that's just what it is. They prey on people like they prey on people that's like in need. They prey on people that see the opportunity of an audience is that big, so they shut up. I don't shut up. That's why I got my own audience. I go live and cry to y'all motherfuckers because I need to keep tabs. Y'all not gonna keep playing me, tricking me out of my bag with God for no couple dollars. No. We went to a rehearsal after my sister just made that weird post. I responded back. When I seen her in her face, I'm like, you don't really want to fight. So now you know what this is? They probably going to edit to make it look like the whole opposite. You know what I'm fine with? I'm fine because you know what? My baby father come home so they can try that weird shit they want. Whoever. And if he not sliding for me, fuck that nigga, bro. I got brothers, nigga. I got people that love me, nigga.
She said he gonna slide for me and fuck him in the same sentence. Did you hear that? That's what I'm talking about. She said F him. She said he gonna be down for me when he get out, and then said fuck him in the same sentence. In the same sentence, y'all. Every time things start calming down, here she comes. Hopping online, like old Blueface this, old Blueface that. No, ma'am. Blueface is gone. Okay? Blueface is gonna be rebuilding. Blueface is unavailable for the chaos. Yeah, you got Carlissa over there just going off. She really loves her son at the end of the day. And all she's spitting is facts. Right? This man offered you $40,000 to sit down. Okay, some of us got to put up with it for free, right? For shared expenses. Really? But you know, there were stipulations to her moving back into his home, which Carlissa later went on to call it the family shelter, which I believe is another reason why she left there too, as well, because Carlissa was like, he ain't going back to that house. That's the family shelter house. He about to get him a condo somewhere, or got Angela looking for houses, talking about this looks like the one, and you know what I'm saying? He offered you 40K. But what he wanted you to do is he wanted for his son, our son, I think he said, to be able to walk before his second birthday. Yeah. And she couldn't even meet him halfway. She couldn't even meet him halfway, y'all. That's crazy. Now, I have the clip. I have the clip of, wait a minute, hold up, y'all. Let me see if I have it here. Let me pull it up, or maybe it's the next one. Hold on. This is not even a video that I wanted, but hold on, you guys. Let me look it up right quick. Because sometimes when you save it and you save it too long, it like gets off that page, if that makes any sense. Hold on, Blueface. Just let me pull it back up. And I know you guys remember that. I don't know if you guys remember that or not. Hold on. Because it was a phone call that I wanted you to hear, really. Now I have her explaining it, but I wanted it when Blueface was saying it. Now I can't find it, as usual. Okay, let's go ahead and listen to this one. Is this, hold on, y'all. Let me just go back. Let me pull this up for you guys, and I'm going to play this for you. Okay, so let me pull this up for you guys. Thank you guys so much for tapping in. I'm getting ready to get to the comments, but let me pull up this video. I hope you guys are enjoying your Wednesday. I see people in the chat letting me know where they're tapping in from. What's up to Mrs. Two from Cali? Okay. Cali in the house. We both in Cali. I heard that. Let me see. Michelle Rock. Let me see, y'all. Okay. Let me share this. And if you guys remember, that's what he said. I'm going to look for the clip right quick. Because I think, let me see. All right, y'all, let me pull this up. Tap in with your girl. You guys smash that like button. Share out this live. If you guys are feeling the vibe, go ahead and subscribe to Blonay Got Tea. I appreciate you. Okay. Now, why I can't add this? All right, here we go. What's up, April? What's up, girl? Thank you so much for tapping in. Who else is in the building? Let me see. What is up, Blessed Beyond Beauty, San Francisco? Okay. It's 3:11 p.m. or it was 3:11. So you three hours. Let's see. Okay, so you 3 hours ahead of me. What is up, Tamra? Thank you so much, love. All right, you guys, let me go ahead and play this.
Better. Like,
But when I know when he's on his board, be there for him as emotional support. He's like, Cubby trying, loyal person.
go her live, and then we'll be back for
Really a loyal person. Like really a loyal person. But when I know when he's on his board, be there for him as emotional support. He's like, Cubby trying, stuff to get me back in his good graces, bro. Like he's going crazy for real. And he probably doing stuff in there that I don't even want to speak on. And then like, like little stuff, like he confided me about a lot of things, but I don't even want to. I ain't trying to blow the spot up. I'm gonna save that because he got stuff. Keep pulling out. He come up. He's really good at this, like torturing stuff. Like he's torturing me right now, like really bad, and my kid. Like he made me make that video in the agreement of getting my things. He hid my things in his Corvette in the garage. It never went to a storage unit. Swear to God. I put that on everything. Yes, bro. He did not. Then he made Bobo take it from the stash. And then, then I had but I was begging. I was crying. I was saying, I need my watch. I need my rings. All I got is my chains. All I got is, and then I would say I need a baby cross. Certain things went missing. Either he pawned it or stole it. Straight up. Something's wrong with him. And why he's still in jail is because he keep getting caught with drugs. Why are you doing drugs? Just get home, bro. Like, he can't even handle jail. And then, yes, okay, you let him torture y'all. Okay, look, I went so long with standing my ground.
Let me get this straight. This man that we call Blueface here on Beyonce's internet is supposed to come home and slide for you? Loyal where? How I see it is you never stopped dealing with Ronnie while you were with Blueface. That's why he was so upset, because he found out that he really thought you was loyal. He thought you was that in with 7 tattoos, goofy. When he found out, he not only was embarrassed, felt like he was bamboozled and tricked. he felt like a fool. And he'll be a fool again if he gets wound back up in that foolishness. And you're always trying to get back in his good graces. You bleed everybody. Look at what you're doing right now. She talking about she don't want to blow up the spot. That's all you do. You take people's pillow talk. You take what people tell you. You take their flaws. You take their weaknesses. You take their secrets. You take their criminal record, anything, because you're grimy. You have grimy ways. That's what I'll say. And yet these people keep telling you and sharing with you things that shouldn't be shared. I mean, I would think that they're looking at the same internet we are. And clearly, if they're in and around you or involved with you, they know clearly who you are. So, I can't quite put my finger on it. But what the fuck? Why do y'all keep telling her everything? Okay? She's not resourceful enough. I won't even say she's not smart enough. She's not resourceful enough to be getting this information. Like, she may ask somebody, yeah, but she's not just, no. You guys are telling her this stuff. It's not like she may look it up after the fact. I don't know. Because why would she know all that about Bino? And according to him, she was making that shit up. But this is how she comes at everybody. Nobody is immune, including Blueface. So what makes him so special? He gonna get on his side for you. I don't know, y'all. Let me know. Let me know if it's making it make sense, okay? Let me know. Because this is crazy. He said, but her cult members were saying Blue is lying, Junior can walk, and he's trying to keep you in. Girl, you should have taken that 40K and sat her dumb self down and taken care of Junior, right? No coming back from what she did. And it just seems to be getting worse. What is up, Nikki, too? Hey, everybody. What is up, girl? Thank you so much for tapping in to Blown A Got Tea. You guys, make sure you smash that like button. Show some love. And if you guys want to grab your membership, go ahead and become part of the Blown A Society. Let me see. You said Blue wasn't going to give Krishan access to 40K herself because he's always been in control of everything she's made. Her checks were all endorsed to him. He said she's not capable of managing. Yeah. But I think it was something where she couldn't get a bank account of her own. You know what I'm saying? I think initially, not saying because she was giving her money, but I'm just saying initially, I think that's why it was set up because if you got, it's been so many lives. I don't know if it was captured, but Blueface did say that she couldn't get like a bank account or something like that. So he had to do it for her. That's why. And then, it kind of grew into that, him controlling the money. And I don't believe he was going to send just 40K off the bat. She was going to have to produce some results first. You think she left with 40K? Because she obviously agreed and stayed there for a good week or two. I don't even know how long she stayed before she left. You think she walked off with 40K? Hell no. He might not even have 40K to give her. You know what I'm saying? A cool 10K, 20 maybe. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't send her like 5K or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But she didn't walk away with no 40K because he knew better. She would have had to produce results because remember what he was asking. He was asking that Junior be walking before his second birthday. That was part of the stipulation. That's what he wanted. I'm pretty sure it was a good chance that he knew that she wasn't going to go through with that. So she walked away from 40K and now 200K. Are you going to top yourself even more? Like, who walks away from 200K in their right mind? Keyword. Right? Just blew a perfectly good opportunity. And for what? You knew the job was dangerous when you took it. Y'all was already on shaky ground. We was just sitting over here like looking at our watches because we had time that day. Like, when is it gonna blow up? Like, you know, I don't know, y'all.
For a long time. Like me slipping up and compromising, trying to get my things back, and it wasn't smart. Okay, I learned it. But I wasn't going back with a stupid headset either. He was trying to pay me to stay in the house. He was telling me dumb stuff to do, dumb stuff to post. I wouldn't do it. Because I could tell he was trying to like sabotage my God walk. So he was like, F Yahweh. Yahweh's a flop. Like he was just so like real discouraging. Like, like just evil stuff. Like I asked him, would he ever post his other kids' genitals? He said yes. Like I posted that video. I'm not gonna keep smothering my content with receipts of him being demonic. I just literally gonna leave it here, bro. Everything he posts, he's just posting because I'm finna go to a prom, and that's it. I didn't have no motives to be with any guy or anybody face. Now that I'm a single person, single agent, okay, I'm gonna just live my life. But no, he begged me to come home. He begged, but he didn't beg. He held my things as like in exchange for me coming back. Like, yeah, you can have your stuff, the baby stuff.
When your severe asthma says you can't, Tespire says you can. Tespire is an add-on treatment for people 12 and over that helps you prevent attacks and relieve asthma symptoms. Tespire is not a rescue medication. Serious allergic reactions may occur. Get help for swelling of your face, mouth, tongue, trouble breathing.
I'm telling you, like Vegas, it was this one trip in Vegas. I was in the corner of the bed. He was beating my body. And then he like, if you move.
I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't even know that you guys could not see this. Okay. I do apologize. Okay. Damn. I apologize, y'all. I thought y'all was looking at it. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. I'm sorry about that. Sorry about that, y'all. Yeah, so you guys heard what she said, all right? You guys heard what she said. And this is who she wants to come and slide for her. Okay? And you talking about you want receipts and you want to leave receipts, you want to keep Junior private, but all we've seen is Junior being mistreated. Those are the receipts that we have. And you know what? He did hold your things and they're still there. And they're still there. You know? But like I said, Blueface did offer her that. And then also, girl, you done been through like 4 men already. And I don't think there's anything wrong with you dating. Okay, you're not with Blueface, but you know what I'm saying? Who was it? K Suave, Bino, Biggie, Ronnie, if you count Ronnie, right? She's with somebody new right now. Exactly. You said, girl, take care of your baby. So Blueface better not come home and slide for nobody but Junior. Okay? Nobody but Junior. Because when he come home and see Junior, he's gonna be mad. Okay? He's gonna slide on you. He ain't gonna slide for you. This is crazy, you guys. Let me go ahead and pull this up because I want to show you guys this right quick. And like I said, I looked for the clip. I finally found it. But like I said, if you hold it, like if you're off a page too long, it'll flip off. You know what I'm saying? But it was the actual phone call. Maybe if I go to YouTube, I'll be able to hear it or find it. All right, so let's go over here, y'all, and let me show you this clip. If it's even still here. Now we know that she watches this page, exposing Krishan. Because of course, Mad Day, Marsh let us know that she got the notifications on. She just got some TikToker page allegedly taken down. I didn't catch his name, but I guess he spoke. His videos were speaking out, on Krishan and her mistreatment of Junior. Let me see. I think it's coming up, y'all. Let me pull this up so you guys can see as well. I mean, I hope it comes up. You said, does Junior have health care insurance? Angela is a punk. Yes, I hope Blue gets new dogs. Hold on, you guys. Let me bring this up for you. Thank y'all for hanging with me because I didn't even know that y'all couldn't see that. I did not know. I will pay closer attention next time. Let's scroll, shall we? Now, this ain't funny at all, okay? Let me take it back. Now I can't find the video. Dang, look what they did to Hood Trophy Bino. I'm sorry I called you a turtle too. I just be laughing when people do that. It's just funny. I don't mean nothing. Like I don't mean it. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes if they do be like, right, we're gonna listen to Carlista, but hold on, y'all, because maybe I have to put it in. Let's scroll a little bit further down. Hold on. Let me just scroll down just a little bit more. Now, no, that's not it. All right, well, I think we're gonna have to go by piece then, because when he come home and see this, it was like a video all put together. I think it might be coming up. Hold on, y'all. I'm about to give you what you want and what you need. Okay? I'm about to give you what you want and what you need. No, this ain't it. Hold on. We might just have to piece it together because it was a video and it just had all of it together. And I'm just like, when Blueface see this, girl, he is not gonna be sliding for you. He gonna be sliding on you. And I don't mean that literally, because I really don't know what slide means, girl. That don't nobody come out the bushes. I mean, I kind of know, but I'm not really 100% street sure what the fuck that means. Okay? Because, girl, I could be saying something that I'm saying something else. Damn, it's not here. You know what? Let me put in, girl, we're going to find it on YouTube. Right now, we're going to go back through the clips, but we're going to find it on YouTube because I wanted you guys to hear the phone call that Blueface made when he offered her the 40K. Oh, I think it is right here. Hold on. No. I don't think it was all the way down here. All right, we're going to make our way back up, y'all. Look at this. When he come and see this, we just going to put it together. Okay, we're going to put it together. I'm going to show you what I was going to show you in that video without the music. Okay? Let me make sure you guys can hear me clear. Look at this. How do you know she's not getting him help off camera? Why does he have cradle cap? When Blueface come home and see his potential son, or if it is his son, or we're just in probability because we don't know if he knows for sure, and it's solidified in his mind that that's not his child and he has no intention because he wants no dealings with her. But if so, we know that they're going to have to interact. We don't give a damn. If y'all saved Junior right now, we wouldn't give up. If Blueface went back with him, yeah, it would be something to talk about. Yeah, we could do some think pieces on it, but we wouldn't give a god. Okay? I wouldn't. You know? That would be just like your homegirl. Like you would only care for a little while. Like you would care because it's your homegirl, right? We care because it's Junior. But girl, if that was removed, like I wouldn't give a fuck. Now if he wasn't beating your ass and you was coming over here every 4 days, I wouldn't give a damn. So just putting that out there. When he come home and see this, girl, girl, it's gonna be a no. And then right here in this picture, she trying to stand him up on his leg. What a weirdo. Knowing that he can't stand up. Look like his leg might be hyperextended right here. Where's she holding it at? Why would you make him put weight on his leg, girl? You ain't even took him to therapy. You think you a therapist? Yeah. I'm telling you, it's going to be a marathon. If Blueface wants to really get home and find out what's been going on for the 2 years, he going to be holding a marathon. He going to be holding the Netflix marathon. Him and Angela and whoever else he going to be with, going to be watching that marathon. Okay? Period. You want to catch up, bro? Start at TikTok. All right? Start at TikTok and work your way down. Talking about he gonna scroll not in a million years. Because he gonna be a fool for love if you slide. Okay? I think this is Doctor, so I don't think that's a real picture, so let's move on from that one. But y'all get the point, right? Now I'm getting ready to go back up because I know it ain't this far down. All right, guys, let's go back to the top. Hold on. Because we just gonna have to just look at this timeline, right? This is a great place to start because hold on, y'all. I'm just gonna put it in and see if it comes up. Let's see what comes up, y'all, because maybe it'll come up. No, it won't. It will not come up, bro. All right, so let's go back to this. Hold on, you guys. We're just gonna start from the top because everything that's been happening over these 2 years, and then I don't even get the math because she said in one of her posts that Krishan Jr. was 6 to 7 months, but he did 2 years. So he's been gone for 2 years from that. That's not correct. Like, I mean, I understand what you're saying, but I get it. You know? It's just crazy, you guys. Now, let me look this up right here. And yet she still wants everybody else to fall out with him too. You know what I'm saying? She wants Zeus to fall out with him too. She don't want him and his mama to get along. She wants everybody to fall out. That's where the misery comes in. You know, misery loves company, like sis, because Krishan doesn't want peace, it seems. I don't know for sure. It's just that's what it seems. She wants to pick people, you know, she wants people to pick sides in a battle that should have ended 2 seasons ago. Sometimes you got to let go and let God. Now let's get to the part that's going to make your head spin because what's going to really spin her head is if she tries to show up to that celebrity bash coming up because she's trying to reattach herself. She's trying to get back in his good graces, which you just heard her say in the last video. I think that was that video that was some months ago. POV, pattern of behavior, method of operation. It never changes. That's why it may sometimes sound repetitive because the truth don't change. It doesn't add any frills or, you know, bells or whistles. It just is what it is. And she keeps doing the same thing over and over and over and over again. Right? And, you know, word on the digital curb is that Krishan is not on that guest list. Okay? And you know that's going to burn her soul. Because, baby, imagine showing up uninvited just to get kicked off on live, kicked out. That's a blow right there. Okay? That's a blow, y'all. So I don't know. Let me scroll and let me come to the comments to see what you guys are saying. But let me pull this up for you guys so I can give you guys a visual. Sometimes I be so like into what I'm saying. Even right here, the one friend you didn't invite, but she pulled up anyway. When this narrative comes out about you and it picks up steam and it sticks around a while, anytime somebody invites you, you're going to be the spectacle, not the center of attention, not the light in the room. And it's self-sabotage every time. That's what makes it so sad yet unforgiving. That's why people don't want to forgive her. That's why they'd rather point the finger at her. Because she is so relentless. And she doesn't care until it's time to care, like for what she's going through. But it's the silent suffering that people that display how she's acting over and over again, that they have silent battles, you guys. And that's where the real like fear for me comes, you know? Because who's there? 24/7. Give or take, you know, an event, a studio time, whatever, but a couple weeks away at Batty. We didn't know where Junior was. But for the most part, the good, the bad, and the ugly, Junior is there for all of that. That's what we have to remember. We ain't seen no good. We get glimpses of the bad. And boy, is it ugly. So if what you're showing us, girl, has us clutching our invisible pearls, I can imagine what you do when no one's watching. You know how they tell you to dance like no one's watching? Yeah. Yeah. Shit's crazy, y'all. Let me see what else we can see. Yeah, what's wrong with you? Don't want to get off track, but what is he talking about? Let's see what Dre was talking about, y'all. Because what is he talking about? Oh, it's no sense. I mean, this is not a video. Oh, okay. I'm like, what? Crack rock, crusty draws. Keep Andre out your mouth. Yacht. No lies detected. Oh, okay. Because I was about to say, what is he talking about? And, you know, Carlissa's dealing with mental illness right now with her own son. You know, he was on suicide watch. When he showed up to court, he had paper clothing on because he was on what, not, what. Yeah. Remember when he ran from the popos? Woo-wopped his baby mama while she was holding the daughter and just, you know what I'm saying? And then when he got caught by the popos, he said that they was after him because he was Blueface's brother. Yeah. Illuminati. He said they was after him because he was Blueface's brother. Now, I don't know if that was paranoia, but Carlissa's dealing with a son that is going through that too as well. Not uncommon, right? It's not a death sentence when we question if she has a few personalities or two. I mean, persuasion, Even let us know. You're like, girl, I was living with five. I saw five different Krishans. Oh, but I know we're Pisces. No, 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 no. Don't put that on no Pisces. Girl, there was some distinct. For you to say it, those were distinct. That don't got nothing to do with no zodiac sign, girl. Respectfully. Okay? Respectfully. All right, you guys, let me see what else. Somebody say go take care of your son. All right. Now I'm gonna go. We'll try to. I guess I'll try to find it in a minute, y'all. But you guys know that he had offered her $40K in order for her to have or start the ball rolling, really, right? To Junior walking, meaning that he was trying to pay her to take Junior to the doctor and start some type of therapy. So he knew better not to give her, you know what I'm saying, money, all that money. No. Like I said, I don't even think he was planning on giving her that. Maybe in increments, like Zeus was. Yeah. People are still in the comments like, yeah, she walked away with two. No, she didn't. They were paying her in increments. I would say they probably were paying her every 10 days. They probably were paying her what? 10,000? I don't know. So she got what she got, y'all. I just think it's a shame and a travesty. Well, I don't think she should have went there on there in the first place. But he's definitely not going to come slide. If when he gets out, he needs to be sliding for Krishan. Sliding for Krishan Jr. Right? Because when he comes back to this, let me put this in because I don't even see the clips no more. Let me see if I can find the one with Plaque Boy Max. Because that's the real one. You done put your mama on blast. She ain't even coherent. Okay? And I'm sure you recorded her without her knowing. She wasn't like, is this thing on? Tapping on the microphone. No. You put your mama on blast and she ain't even in her right mind, girl. Carlissa had to just show her some grace. It was like, I can't do nothing to your mama till she on the same playing field level as me. Okay? She a day late and a dollar short of the next hit. She sound like she wasn't in her right mind. And you up there, girl, the length she will go. Yeah, he'll never be bored. He will never be bored. Let me see, y'all, if I can find this. Hold on, let me just put it up here. Because I'm telling y'all, I had this string right here, like, and it was all in a row. I was like, okay, I'm gonna talk about this one, I'm gonna talk about this one, and now I can't even see them. Man. You know what, y'all? We're gonna have to go to we're gonna have to make our way on over to YouTube. Because honestly, let me see, y'all. But you see, this is the same stream. That's what I don't get. What is this thing? Oh, maybe I gotta push on the words. Wait a minute, hold on, y'all. No. Girl, you got your mama on here. Listen to our mama, y'all. We just gonna listen to this right quick.
Oh, I like me. It's stuff you don't even know, Blue. They gonna see this might be TBD. They gonna see what they call God, what
Right.
they call devil, what they call the devil.
What?
They're gonna see Numerati on I'm telling you this for a reason. They're gonna see Numerati on Latifah, and you fighting it, but you kept on going. That's why they studying that one now. Girl, the numbers is jumping.
Now you hear how she did her poor mama? She will go to no length. She done recorded her mother and created this video. She edited this video, put the wording over it, everything. Okay?
You don't, even if Zeus Network fucked over me,
Wait a minute, let me see what this is. No. Her and Lemmy done went back and forth. Third slide is my response. We saw that. We saw Bino.
that's the same way that you said people exploited you. You feel like you exploited the baby.
I'm trying to stay on topic. And I don't know why I can't find even the Black Boy Max video. Her and Carlissa going live at the same time. She's spiraling. She got the text back and forth from Lemmy. No. Burning all kind of bridges. So we can't see the Black Boy Max, huh? Y'all, we're gonna have to make our way on over to YouTube so I can show y'all this video. Because they playing with us over here. Because I wanted to show y'all everything that Blueface is gonna see when he get out. See right here, Carlissa said at Lamel Plummer, she hasn't talked to Blueface and he has nothing to do with her or this. Okay? Jonathan Porter right here. Let me pull it up so y'all can see. She's telling Blueface this, Carlissa. She said she's threatening Lemmy, telling him you about to come and address him regarding her. Lemmy posted her to text him. She's already trying to have you in mess and you ain't even out. I can't understand how you even got in this mess. Okay, so this was Carlissa yesterday talking about it. All right. But I don't think it's a recording, is it? No. So I guess he says that we just can't see it. Okay? Yeah. I think that was Carlissa. When did it say? I think it was yesterday. Bino then came out. She didn't put her mama on blast. Her and Lemmy done fell out. Lemmy like, I'm cool on you, period. Look, Zeus lost connection to its network last night, which was 2 days ago. This is 2 days ago. They said it was because of Krishan. And that's something to laugh at, but this is not a laughing matter. What I'm showing y'all? No. Did you guys know that Whack 100 jumped into the chat when she called out Bino and was saying about the robbery and all that? He said, man, you're going to have to explain that. And which makes me think, is that why he went live or was he going to go live already? Because people be listening to Whack 100. Okay. I listen to Whack 100. He was right here in my face. Like, I was like, okay. But I'm from LA too. You know what I'm saying? I don't start nothing, won't be nothing. But somebody said, be talking about everything else, but why are you feeding a 2-year-old straight milk? itches are worried about the wrong things. Okay, that's Bino baby mama. That's Bino's baby mama right there. We about to go on over to YouTube because they playing with us, y'all. They is playing with us over here. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. They said she was spotted on public transportation, looking crazy. Calling her Crystal Rock. Oh, let me see. No. Let me see if this is it.
Not helping Junior and using him for money.
Oh my God, this has been it the whole time, y'all. Let's get into this video. Let's get into this video. I'm sorry.
Krishan's being exposed for purposely not helping Junior and using him for money by her now ex-boyfriend Bino, leaving fans in shock. But things are only getting worse because Krishan is now threatening him by calling gang members after him. See, Krishan and Bino just broke up and now he's exposing her saying this.
The is not fit, bro. That's why I left. Wanna know why? Because it started making me feel like I'm not fit. Like, you feel me? Like, I start feeling like.
And he even goes on to say that Junior can't walk, and that's all because Krishan doesn't want to help him or take him to therapy.
He don't walk. She need to go take him to therapy, y'all. She be capping for y'all. He don't walk. Well, he can walk if she take him to proper therapy. He will do the right stuff.
But things only get sadder when Bino exposes Krishan over Junior's birthday party, saying he put $300 to host it and nothing more.
Good party, brother.
Yeah, I put $300 on it. It was a $300 party. You feel me? It is.
And now fans are reacting saying, I'm not surprised, but it's really sad to hear that she mistreats Junior like this. But things only get worse for Junior because Krishan Rock just brought Junior onto a live stream and even got exposed for being pregnant with Ray J's baby, leaving fans in shock. See, Krishan just went on Blackboy Max's live stream with Junior where he's seen laying lifelessly. Not even able to hold himself up, fans are now calling out Krishan, saying Krishan is horrible. I remember when she was pregnant, drinking, smoking, all kinds of crazy. But things only get worse because Krishan then gets exposed for being pregnant with Ray J's baby.
When it comes to Silky Ray and Krishan, Silky Ray, you are the father.
Which is leaving fans freaking out and responding to the situation saying, why do people still platform this goblin? And now fans are calling for Child Protective Services to come in immediately all over again because Krishan was seen being rough with Junior again, this time on a live.
Thank you. And it is definitely something that's out of the context of everything else that's pretty much been done.
And again, Junior can even be seen not being able to stand up and Krishan trying to force him to push the chair in a way where he's able to stand.
Airbnbs, I mean, I've been here for 30 days. It's my like I'm on money for 30 days plus.
You just didn't want to you didn't want to advertise it.
And all this comes after Krishan was just spotted assaulting Junior and being rough with him on camera, leaving fans in shock again. Because Krishan was seen being rough with Junior in this video, which left fans furious and upset.
So you guys saw that video, okay? And when Blueface get out and see all of that, because I'm pretty sure, I don't know if he has full access, limited access, you know, jail access. I don't know. But when you get out and see that in its entirety, and people are chiming in the chat, and I carry that same sentiment. Bottom line, DNA, off bat. Okay? Fuck Angela. F that damn celebrity bash. Okay? F yo mama. DNA. right off the bat. Popeyes and DNA. Okay. She already said she's gonna get you a blacked out card. She got you Balenciaga down. Angela, we're depending on you. Okay. We are depending on you. You gotta have his Popeyes. Okay. Make sure it's kind of hot. Like go right before you know he's gonna get out, get out. And I know it's like, you know, you got to be right there when he walks out. I get it. But had that man's Popeyes talking about you can cook it when you get. He don't want it, girl. This man been locked up for 2 years eating Maloney. I didn't say bologna. He been eating Maloney sandwiches. Okay, had that man Popeyes, everything. Get the big macaroni and cheese, all everything, all the sides. Okay, bitch. And let that nigga go straight to the DNA. Either he's going to the safe where he already has the DNA that he been teasing and dangling like a carrot while we go down the rabbit hole, or you take that nigga to the diagnostics office. I'm just saying, y'all, that would be the right thing to do. Okay? That would be the right thing to do. It's crazy. And like I said, you don't get, girl, don't try to go to that birthday bash. You're going to be hurting. It's going to burn you. It's going to burn your soul. And that's it. She going to pull up thinking it's her redemption arc, right? And instead, she going to get, you can't sit with us. You can't sit with us moment in 4K. I mean, is there 5K yet? If so, tack that on too. Now, Blueface, if you happen to, if you listen, or when you get out, and you just so happen to go come across my video, let me tell you real quick. Don't be dumb, bro. Don't be dumb, bro. Don't get out and fall right back into the same chaos that you just escaped, okay? Because you escaped a fate worse than since you be gone. Okay? Since you've been gone, last time I checked, terrible. Terrible news. And when he see the progress that Junior has made, or lack thereof, since he's been in your care, since that man been gone, it's gonna be an F. It's gonna be boo tomatoes for you. Okay? I'm telling you now, he gonna tell you to keep up the bad work. Bad work. Okay? That's why we're here. That's why we're here. That is why we're here. You ever seen somebody's pride deflate in real time? Because that's what we're about to witness. Because she's not going to change just because you did some time or found some clarity. She is the chaos. We figured it out. Y'all was separated for almost 2 years. Okay? And she ain't been doing nothing but kicking up dust and taking names. And those very same names, when she fall out with them, man, she put your ass out there, like out there. Okay? Let that be a warning to you. To the future fools that's gonna fuck with her. If you gonna fuck with her, vet her. Do your research. You feel me? Like, do your research. And you can't tell me that these people don't know. Like, you're in the same sector of society. You're in the same culture. I'm talking about as far as media. This is coming across your For You page, beach. Black culture, hip hop, whatever you want to call it. The messy on these streets is coming across these people that's effing with her. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. For sure. For sure. That's all I'm saying, y'all. And then recently, Not only do you have to come home to the ex, but you are coming home to the ex, exposing her right before you come home. It's hot off the presses. As a matter of fact, Bino made it to TMZ. Okay? Call it what you want. That's a major network. That's a media mogul. So a lot of eyes, more eyes are on this. This is how you cross over, you know what I'm saying? Cross over. She's not a household name. She's not a household name. When I used to drive Uber a couple of years ago, I used to ask people, you know, because I was even doing this, you know, a couple of years ago. And I used to ask a cross section, or whoever was driving, or whoever I was driving, right? Young, old. I used to be like, yeah, because we used to be in conversation. Only the people I was in conversation. I didn't just pop out and be like, are you? No, people that were engaging with me when I was giving them rides. So some people engaged, some people were silent to the lambs, some people, you know what I'm saying? I don't care. But when I was conversating with them, I would ask them. I used to be like, you know, Krishan Rock is? You know what I'm saying? A large portion of them didn't know. I mean, fast forward 2 years, yeah. But I'm just giving you guys like, kind of giving you guys an idea. She's not a household name, at least not yet. And if it is, it's going to be for infamous, right? It's going to be something that she doesn't want to be known for. And I don't see why she doesn't see that, which leads me to believe that something ain't right upstairs. And even her family is echoing that. Okay, her actions are echoing that. But people want to point the finger at us. Like, it's not that out of the ordinary for somebody to be suffering from a mental illness or a personality disorder. What world do you guys live in? Have you seen the statistics of people who have bipolar? Or even be manic, you know what I'm saying? Manic depression. So I kind of think, I don't know what we're going to do, y'all. I don't know what we're going to do. But like I said, not only does he have to come out to that medley of mess, of her mistreating Junior, mishandling him, handling him rough, neglecting him. We still haven't brought up the pictures of when she was at the beach again. Right? We don't even need a rumor around that he was going to get kidnapped. He was going to get rid of. We don't even need that. Did you see how far out Rosemary baby crib was? Yeah. Neglect. You know probably how cold it was out on the beach? Do you know how cold it gets in California at the beach? When have we known for him to have a jacket on? Never. When have we known for him to be properly dressed? Never. Hardly ever. He had a cute outfit on when she was in here, Queen LA. But you guys know what I mean. Against the elements. You guys even remember that that post, which was an image of her. I don't know where she was waiting outside. It wasn't even a month ago. And Krishan Jr.'s legs were kind of extended from the Rosemary's Baby stroller. And all he had on was socks. While everybody else around him had on hoodies and sweatsuits. Like, what are we doing here? When Blueface come out and see that, you better slide for Junior. And you bet not be there like that for her. Okay? Like I said, he got to come home to a lot of shit. And not only her ex, they're going to be like, yeah, that's his ex, that's her ex right there. But listen to what her ex is saying. And what does this say about Blueface? Like, Blueface. Was she really musty, Blueface? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta question a man, like, why would you date somebody that's musty? Like, you know, did she get musty? She wasn't musty at first, but then she got musty. Like, did you used to have to tell her to take a bath? You know what I'm saying? Did you just go straight down? Like, how did that work? I don't know, but he gotta come through. He gotta come home to some shh. All right.
Is worried about the little baby, Krishan Jr. I mean, you said that. I know at one point you said she was a bad mom. Do you feel that way still?
You feel me? I said what I said. I can't take back what I said. But you feel me? This is daddy. You need to go get him. And, you know, I wish the best for the baby. You feel me? He's not with a baby, he's a toddler. I wish the best for the kid. You feel me? I like him my damn self. He was, you feel me? He a nice little boy. You feel me? I love him myself. But you just need the right support and love. You feel me? I got kids. I got an autistic son myself. You feel me? So I understand. So it's just like, you just need the right love. But it ain't, you know.
Okay, you said so the baby should go back to Blueface is what you're saying, maybe, or something?
Tell the mom get her mind right. She just needs the right love and support around her. So tell Krishan, mind is straight. In my opinion, if it was my baby mama, I'll get my baby.
Worried about the little baby, Krishan Jr. I mean, you said that. I know at one point you said she was a bad mom. Do you feel that way still?
You feel me? I said what I said. I can't take back what I said. But you feel me? This is daddy. You need to go get him. And, you know, I wish the best for the baby. You feel me? He's not with a baby, he's a toddler. I wish the best for the kid. You feel me? I like him my damn self. He was, you feel me? He a nice little boy. You feel me? I love him myself. But you just need the right support and love. You feel me? I got kids. I got an autistic son myself. You feel me? So I understand. So it's just like, you just need the right love. But it ain't, you know.
Okay, you said so the baby should go back to Blueface is what you're saying, maybe, or something?
Tell the mom get her mind right. She just needs the right love and support around her. So tell Krishan, mind is straight. In my opinion, if it was my baby mama, I'll get my baby.
And you know, Bino is saying just more than just she's a bad mother. And she's neglecting her child. She's not caring properly for her child and getting the help that her child needs. He is specifically saying that she's not right in the mind. You guys get it? Everybody who speaks their truth on Krishan always kind of goes to that until she's right in the mind. Something's not right. And this is why we're getting this type of behavior. Right? And I don't want to say like psychopathic. I don't. But anyone that can repeatedly abuse a child and not feel no ways, like Omarion on a good day, on any given Sunday, there's something wrong. There's definitely something wrong. You feel me? And she's been called the setup queen before. She's been called the setup queen before. You said Carlissa was on TMZ? Oh, she was? Hashtag free Blueface. What's up, Miss Know-It-All? Well said. It's not his child. We all wish the best for Junior. Yeah, we do. We definitely do. He said, let me have Junior. He will have all his needs met. Exactly. There are a lot of good people out there that would love to just help, right? Frustration said Junior doesn't like food. Get the F out of here, demon. Be y'all. Yes. Yes, y'all. She is the female Orlando. Yeah, you remember when he called her the female Orlando? Y'all, that shit is crazy, scary, spooky. Not hilarious. Not hilarious. Somebody says she's a demon. And like I said, these people have her on the platform knowing what's going to happen, knowing that things are going to go left, knowing that she ain't all the way there. And they're there for the content, and they're there for the spectacle. But Junior is suffering the whole time. You feel me? When she did the Black Boy Max skit, when we saw him at the beach, when we saw him in the studio, in the dark room, turned to the wall, when we seen him at the smoke shop, when we saw him at Hair Queen LA, she's living her life. She's having a grand time. She's eating, she's drinking, she's being merry. Every time I see her, I feel like it's Christmas for her. Why does Junior get lumps of coal? And you think we're all right with that? And we're seeing it consistently over and over and over again? Nah, that's not cool. And anybody that comes out to support that, I don't believe Blueface is going to do that. I don't think Junior is Blueface's baby either. I mean, that's another thing, you guys, right? Because if this is not Blueface's baby or child, he can't do anything. He can't even get her to sit her ass down for 40K. You think he gonna be able to? What you think he gonna be able to do if he ain't? If he proves that he's not the father and puts her on blast, and she goes for her next blow up on Mad Day, you know the things that she is going to say. She's never going to see the error of her ways. She's never going to take the adult approach. She's never going to take a deep breath, read the room, social cues, none of that. It's going to be Berserkville. And I think that's another thing. There's no calmness that she displays. Now, she may be calm when she gets off, you know what I'm saying? But me personally, I think that she's going through things as well, because if you can be like this to a child, you have to be fighting demons. You can't, your soul cannot be at rest. Now, maybe she's used to it, you know? It's like playing tennis to her. It's like playing a friendly game of ping pong because she's been doing it for so long. But you can't escape spirituality because it exists. You're fighting demons. If you can do this to a child, if you can do that to an animal, like people, that's called being sadistic. It's called being sadistic. I think somebody said they was in the pool, the dog or the little niece was in the pool, and they was telling her that, hey, look behind you. And she just kept on looking and laughed. That is sadistic. That is sinister. That is spiteful, y'all. You don't just conjure that up. It has to be in you, not on you. Spite and all of that is in you, not on you. And you mean to tell me you saved and sanctified and on the road to a new blue is about to come back out here to this melee? I think the fuck not. I think the fuck not. Because I will wonder twin powers activate with Carlissa. Tooth and nail. Okay? But like I said, if it's not his baby, he can't do anything. He's not on the birth certificate. I don't know if she's changed his name back to Porter yet, or if she even did it legit. Knowing her, even if she did it legit, she might go change it back. He's not on the birth certificate. They would have to go through a series of courts and all that. You know how long that's going to take? So, I mean, what we're talking about is really, figuratively. unless he is the father. Now, if he's the father, we serious as a heart attack, bro. We as serious as a heart attack. But other than that, y'all, we are just speaking because he has no power. And like I said, he doesn't even have a leg to stand on because his name is not even on the birth certificate. And remember, he was like, I dodged a bullet on that. Remember? He was like, I dodged a bullet on that. So that's where we're at. Now, Ronnie had some things to say about Krishan that I thought was interesting. Now, let me see, because I remembered what the title was. And that's what I'm going to start doing, remembering what the title is. Meanwhile, the mom over there talking about anything that goes in Krishan's favor, she's all for. Because, girl, you was just over there. So what you was doing, selling your soul? I think she's just feeding into the narrative. Okay? And you kind of got to bring out the bad side of you to you know, you kind of got to bring out the evil side of you or the not so good side of you when you're dealing with being on a platform like that. All right? Just the energy alone. Hello? You can't go on a show like that and be like, we are gathered here today. You saw what happened to Whoa Vicky, right? And then Krishan went from chin checking everybody and Scotty giving her props to running and leaving. But like I said, she got into a fight with a possible fight. Remember, it was posted on Baddies USA. You guys make sure you check out my shorts. I got a lot of tea in my shorts. Like, share, subscribe, y'all. Get us into the algorithm. Let them know that Blonay got tea. Okay? That's the best way you can help this channel, is to get us into the algorithm and more eyes on me. All eyes on us. Yeah. So there's a level that you got to go to or be willing to compromise when you go into an atmosphere like that. You got to be ready for battle at all times. You got to get ready for somebody to snatch you, probably snatch your neck out of place because they want to snatch off your damn lace front and that motherfucker in there tight. I'm surprised their skin don't come off when they do that, because you know they be getting their stuff like professionally done. They ain't throwing it on like me or you, or the average me or you. Okay, little bit of, you know what I'm saying? Got to be, you know what I'm saying? Mine's gonna come out real easy. Theirs, shit, they be laid and laid. So you gotta be ready for that. You gotta be ready for a broken nose like DTB. You gotta be ready for your tooth to be on the ground like DTB. You gotta be ready for your tooth to be on the ground because somebody didn't put their whole hand in your mouth. I don't know if that was Sarah, Bree, whoever, Gretchen, whoever the fuck Jayla was fighting. Jellamina. She's currently in Italy with Scotty and Lemmy, by the way. She's still working, but just thought I'd throw that in there. Yeah, you got to be ready. Got to be ready. So I don't know why she's trying to act so brand new. Girl, you already did a season. That's why nobody feels sorry for you. You already knew that you was going back on the devil's playground. What was it the first time? Heaven's Gate? Was you knocking on heaven's door? When you was on there, we was knocking on heaven's door, right? The first time when you was annihilating and slaying hoes left and right, bopping people on the red carpet and shit at BET events. They didn't cancel you then, but you thought that you could go back and spin the block twice, and now you're canceled. You can still be infamous, right? Still get the numbers, still maintain the followers, but what you're known for is trash. And it's only spiraling deeper. And I wouldn't be surprised if another network would try to pick you up. These networks they have no soul. Okay? They have no soul. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I'm just saying business is cutthroat, y'all, especially in 2025. What do y'all expect Zeus to do? With 60 employees and a whole damn network to run. If their heart bled for every mofo that came through there, you know, their pockets would be hit. Their bottom line would always be in jeopardy. So this is what we expect. Hello? Companies are going to be cutthroat. And it don't even have to be one as big as the network of Zeus. Okay? So, you know, you can't build peace with a person whose entire personality is a reaction. You just can't. You can't fix the foundation that was built on fighting, live streams, and clout chasing. It's not going to fit. Square peg, round hole, not going to fit. And this isn't hate. This is common sense wrapped in clarity. Tough love. But let's look at the reality, you guys, because Krishan spent more time arguing with strangers online than nurturing her own child. She spent more energy fighting women she barely knows than protecting her peace. It's all about priorities, you guys. Some of those girls there have their priorities in order. Some of the women there knew the assignment. And you can't knock the hustle. Because mind you, you don't have to go on Zeus to be fighting the demonic nature. You don't have to. You can go to work, bitch. HR does not love your hope. That's why I tell you guys all the time, don't let your supervisor, your boss, your manager decide your future. They don't like you like that. I'm just saying, you don't got to be on a major network to face demons and have to fight through this shit every day. You have situations, right? We got generational curses. Everybody got to deal with some mild, some severe. We all have it. Problems. You got to pay bills. You fighting demons every day. So why is it so? When we're saying she's doing it, it's just on a platform. That's what makes it feel so much more important, right? When it really isn't. It really isn't. And for some of us, this is work. This is what I do. This is what I enjoy. I enjoy doing, and I wanted to get paid for it. Does that not make sense? And I hope that you're doing the same. And when you get your work done, or while you're, multitasking, you're listening to me. It's called entertainment. It's called living. It's called connecting. And I appreciate you guys. Some of you guys have worked a long day. You know what I'm saying? I got to put in my work too. I got to be here for y'all. I got to be here for my pockets. I got to be here for my, and it all works out, right? Because you guys may work in the medical field. You know what I'm saying? And when I go to the doctor, you're working. You may be a mechanic. And when I take my car to the shop, you're working. I'm coming to your job. You may be a teacher. You know what I'm saying? You may be a cashier at one of my favorite, little boutiques, Target, or maybe Ross. Okay? You may be a Walmart employee. I don't fucking know. And when I go there, I go to your job too. So it's an even exchange, right? I'm just saying, y'all, what do you think Blueface is going to do? I really hope he comes out and just lives his life. We act like it's going to be, but it is going to be a circus, y'all. We have to admit that. At least for the first, nigga. And if he hit the ground running, nigga, it's about to be like, yeah, it's about to be some shit. He gonna be that nigga for a little while. whether he likes it or not. It just depends on what he's gonna do with it. We already know he's smart. When it comes to this internet shit, going viral, he can do it with his hands behind his back. So I just hope he hits the ground running, you know, and gets back into his bag, because ultimately that's generational wealth. He's going to come home to his children, and hopefully Junior is one of them. But we're going to be on your ass, nigga. We're going to be on your ass. Virtually. Okay? Virtually. She poured more emotion into the Zeus storyline and going off and doing all that than into Junior's well-being. Okay? Girl, you did more before 8 a.m. for Zeus and yourself and everybody else than most that you've done all day for Junior. And you think that kind of woman is ready for redemption? Please. She's still out here weaponizing motherhood like a storyline. Okay? When people start describing you as toting your child around, not carrying, not holding, but toting your child around like a ventriloquist doll, that was it. That was the last straw. When we saw that with Black Boy Max, I think that was the last straw. And here you go. Now we're on a whole nother trip. Psychedelic. I feel like I'm on psychedelics. I really do. If this is what psychedelics feel like. Now, I've taken a mushroom or two in my life, so I kind of know. Feels like a shroom trip, bitch. Why? Why do you feel like a shroom trip to us? I don't know. She's about to flip from poor me to bad bitch. And every time somebody calls her out, she wants to play the martyr. Y'all don't understand me. No, we understand perfectly. We just don't enable you anymore. At least we don't want to. Because we all realize that we're part of the problem. But we're also the public outcry. And it's all about intent. It's all about intent. Hashtag Save Junior. Hashtag Save Junior. All right, let me pull up what Ronnie had to say. And then I'm coming to the comments, you guys. Somebody said Biggie said that she was stuffing her face with food. Oh my God. Crustacean will leave Junior on Blue's front porch for attention. Like I'm saying, y'all, what is she gonna do for the attention? There has to be a grandiose gesture. Okay? And I know I'm using words that are affiliated with narcissistic personality disorder, but hey, if it fits the bill, some of the same characteristics that you see in narcissistic personality disorder, you see in borderline, you see in histrionic, you see in bipolar, right? You see in schizophrenia. It's just how it is. Yeah. Let me go ahead and pull this up. Let me see. Make sure you guys smash that like button, share out this live, you guys. If you guys are feeling the vibe, go ahead and subscribe. Oh, maybe I pulled up the wrong one. Y'all, I am not. Let me sip my tea, because maybe I pulled up the wrong one. No, let me show y'all, because I'm going to show y'all what it does when I let it sit too long, so y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. See how it's blanked out? See y'all? I'm just showing y'all. Like I'll have it set on a certain video, but if I let it sit too long, it does this. So that's what I'm talking about, y'all, when I say that. I just want to make sure I clarified that. Hold on. So that's why I ain't on point with the damn videos from the Reddit, the heart of the internet. You think you're going to be up here on Beyonce's internet gaslighting us? Okay. Are you going to go or what? Wait a minute, y'all, because now I don't want to come through. What in the hell? Hold on, y'all. Let me see if I can push this. Let me see if this is a different thread. Hold on. Yeah, it's different. Okay. Damn, maybe I pulled up the wrong. Oh my God. Let me see. The first time I actually seen what? Her and Sean Malone. Oh yeah. Oh, she was Sean Malone in that picture. Okay. Let me take you guys to this video that I want you guys to see right quick, and then we can definitely surf. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see if the video comes up when I put this up, because I think I remembered. All right, good. I'm so good. I'm gonna start remembering the titles, and that way I don't have to save it in case it loses it. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into this video. I wanted you guys to hear this. All right, listen to what Ronnie has to say. Of course, rest in peace, Ronnie Doe. Shout out to his family, his friends, and anybody that was affected by the loss of this young man's life. All right, let's go ahead and get into this. Oh, you said, what's up, Chris Christmas? You said, do you really think that getting that baby taken away is going to affect her? She barely cares for him now. No, we're going to let karma handle that. We just want to get Junior safe. We don't give a fuck about her. She can keep living her dastardly ass, spiteful ass, selfish ass, self-centered ass, self-sabotaging ass, dick hopping ass on. All we gonna do is just watch the train wreck, okay? Because God, the universe, Mother Nature, whatever you want to believe in something greater than yourself, is definitely can do a better job than we can, right? Definitely. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Stick to the dicks and the balls that you're used to. That's not our job, but we will be here to witness it, right? Mm-hmm. And we're going to talk about it. We have to let nature take its course. We have to let karma do its thing. Okay? And that's what we're going to do. No, she's probably going to be happy after she gets over it. You guys have to understand that this does not affect her like it would an average person. There's not going to be a wake-up call because she doesn't see it. And things that make sense to us and are rational, which would probably make people change their ways, she internalizes what she should change, in my opinion. She internalizes what she should change, because when you live like this, foul like this, if this is what is true and what we're seeing is clear as day, you have to be fighting demons from within. So what she fights is internalized. That's where the depression comes from. That's where the panic attacks come from. That's where the anxiety comes from. That's where the everybody's trying to unalive me comes from. That's paranoia. That's not normal thinking. I mean, it's not normal behavior either. If your sisters are fucking driving up with GUNs. But let's go ahead and get into this, you guys. Hold on.
You know she a track star, right? Right? You know she know how to run, right?
runner. She's a track star. She gonna run away when it gets hard. All of that. She's gonna run. She's gonna evade. The law gonna have to catch her. CPS trying to catch her right now. They can't catch her. CPS in Oklahoma is looking for that girl. We are highly concerned about Junior. They're trying to evade the paternity test. You do know you're talking about the same female that got Blueface locked up, right? You know you're talking about the same female that her sister said she made her eat her for JJ at the age of 7.
Yeah,
this is the same female that you're talking about. You know that, right?
Yeah, I mean,
She's cunning. She's conniving. She's not a woman. Queen manipulator. Queen setup. That's what she is. Not Krishan no more. She's crack rock. She don't even know who she is no more. She don't know if it's Rue's baby. She don't know if it's my baby. She don't know if it's his baby. And I think that's why she's scared to do a DNA test. I believe Zeus helped her have whatever results that she wanted in
The case number you gave me didn't match that patient.
favor of pushing her narrative. He's a child in an adult body, but she's not being held accountable because she's famous, because she make empty promises, so on and so forth. So people disregard what they see, but she lacks an understanding of what a mother is. She never had that baby with the intention of being a mother. She had that baby with the intention of keeping a dude around. That girl done snitched on me when I caught a body in self-defense. That girl just snitched on me when I was at the mall trying to see my son after she told me to come see my son. So now I just showed you, along with everybody else who's in here, that I'm standing on business. I'm doing everything I can do legally for my son. And I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. Whether you like it, whether she like it, whether you don't like it, I don't care. I'm not doing it for you. I'm doing it for Junior.
Okay, so you heard what Ronnie said. Okay? He said she's a runner, she's a track star. She gonna run away when it gets hard. She can't take the pain, she can't get scarred. He called her a setup queen. He should know. Teach that truth, beloved Blonade. Thank you. She was letting that child drown. Yes. If Blue tried to get Junior to walk and put it on video, it's going viral. Yep, Krishan would be out of her mind because she's being exposed. Now you know that's the worst thing that you can do is to expose someone like Krishan and let the face mask crack. Even cracking the mask is something massive. That is a massive blow. It's called a narcissistic injury. I don't know if she's a narcissist. I don't know if she has NPD. I don't know. But she acting like it. I see the signs. All I can call out is her behavior. I can't call out a diagnosis. But if it walks like a duck and talks like a duck, I mean, but there's so many answers. You know, it's so many things that it can be. It's so many things. His name never was Porter. Okay. So she just had that jersey, right? With the Porter on it. I think that's the baby she pulled a pew-pew on. The one, who was in the tub with her. Yeah. That was Bonnie. That was Bonnie Lachey's baby. Y'all remember Bonnie Lachey? So I think she was on South Central Baddies, or she was on Blue Girls Club with her. She was on Blue Girls Club. Let me see. Hold on. Yeah, she was on Blue Girls Club with Krishan. And you know what? Part of the fallout with her and Taseki, like Lemmy said, was deep rooted. You guys remember when he said that? When he said the fallout between the sisters was deep rooted. And he wasn't lying. Right? Yeah. He said it was deep rooted. That means it was beyond Zeus. What was going on between Krishan and her sisters, it was beyond Zeus. Okay? And Krishan at some point is going to have to come to terms with the fact that you are not bigger than the program. You're not bigger than Zeus. You're not bigger than your own downfall. And you're definitely not bigger than the truth that keeps circling back around like karma with perfect timing. Because that's what karma does, have perfect timing. Not in your timing, not in my timing. And Blueface, let me just say this loud enough for the people in the back. Okay? You would be dumb as hell if you went back. Especially if this is not your child. Now, if this is your child, you have to have connections with this woman. I had no sexual relations with this woman. Oh, but you did. Oh, but you did. And just because he looked like Ronnie, don't mean it's for sure, y'all. Right? I think I showed a baby picture of Junior, of Blueface. And I'm not even saying that from hate or bias. I'm saying it because at this point, it would be a travesty if you ever learned anything. Okay? Everything that you learned, said, endured, you did the time, you sat in that cell, you had time to reflect. And if you walk out of those gates and run back to that same chaos that dragged your rabbit ass to hell and back, then baby, you deserve everything that you get. The lesson did not stick. Okay? We're going to be throwing tomatoes at your head. Because that's all we can do. We on the outside looking in, baby. We're strangers to you. It's not like you're going to listen to us anyway. But with the public, when the public speaks and there's a narrative created, that's what kind of takes over. And you can't control that. You can't control the narrative. No. I mean, let's call it what it is. The relationship was toxic, destructive, and karmic. And y'all both did damage. Let's be fair. But Krishan, she was the storm. We see that now. We see that. She drained your peace, your pockets, and your purpose. Now you was taking her money too, and you was in control of her money. So we'll save that for another video. We still got our eyes on you. Okay? You spent 2 years paying the price for the decisions that were made in chaos, in lust, and in ego. And we saw it all unfold like a slow motion car crash. We saw it. She didn't just mess with your head. She rewired your reputation. And now you're sitting on the edge of a fucking second chance, bro. Don't throw it away. Trying to prove a point to a woman who thrives on dysfunction. Okay? That's it. But like I said, these are deep-rooted problems that happened way before Zeus, way before you, way before me. And I think it's important what Lemmy had to say because he put everything so eloquently and matter-of-factly. But yet it was in your face. And it had impact. But in one of his statements, he did say that it was deep rooted. I wonder if I took that down. Hold on. And I think that's important because that these two sisters had was inevitable and nobody could have stopped it. I mean, I guess security, because more happened than what we know, y'all. We are just talking about the surface. They fought. Somebody fought somebody. Somebody fought somebody. And on one of the baddies T pages, that's where I got that when I did that short of potential fights that went on. And you saw Krishan and Taseki clear as day. I'm not sure if Mars jumped in, or I know she's supposed to have smacked Sky. Like, she was just walking around just unprovoked. Let me tell it. He's there for a lot of it, you guys. He said no man can't do anything. She never put nobody on that certificate as the father. Exactly.
New York City, are you ready? This Sunday.
Exactly. So let's get into what Lemmy wrote, okay? He said this is what Ronnie was doing, going to court, getting the lawyers that wanted to prove who was the father. And this can take another year or so. Exactly. And we talking about tomorrow and shit. We talking about 24 hours when he get out. Like, he not going to be able to do nothing. I mean, even then, it's going to be an impossibility, right? But he knows, bottom line, he knows if he's the father or not. Because he had a secret DNA test. So he knows. And if you guys remember, when Krishan took Junior over to Carlissa's side of the family, you don't remember one of her IG stories? She said that her father and her mother, or her or her sister, or remember, she said, she didn't insinuate, she said that they was going to get a DNA. They was trying to get a DNA of Junior. Y'all remember that? It was a quick post. It wasn't a post and delete. She put it in her IG story. Yeah. So I believe that there's more than one secret DNA test that has been completed on it. Now, I don't believe Carlissa did it, because she wouldn't be speaking like that. You know, she spilled the tea. She would have been told us in a roundabout way, so she didn't get in trouble with her son. She would have been told us. She wouldn't be acting like she don't know if it is, if it isn't. She wouldn't be acting like that. That woman ain't got time. But let me rewind this a little bit. Hold on. Because I wanted to see a specific part of what Lemmy had said. Let me see if it's right here or not. And this just attests to what we are all seeing. This is coming from a man that has he has no ties, besides the business part and the friendship that they built through business. Like, he wasn't kicking it with Krishan on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Like, and this is his perspective that he speaks on. Now, Lemmy goes on to say, damn, I hate when I do that. Hold on, y'all. Let me see if this is going to go. So it says, Krishan repeatedly discloses behind the scenes details online, compromising the integrity of the show and the experience for viewers. Let's be clear. Ms. Rock reached out for requesting an opportunity, and we graciously provided one. No one is exploiting anyone for a storyline. The reality is simple. Krishan and Taseki have deep-rooted family issues, and our cameras are documenting it authentically. Clock it. Clock it. Clock it. Now, there are a lot of things that we don't know about that never made it to the internet, but some of the things did make it to the internet. And let me show you guys, okay? First of all, let me see. Hold on. Let me show you this, all right? Because it is true. And although I can't point out everything, I know some is childhood trauma. I know things that has happened during their childhood. and behind the scenes, I get it, that didn't make it quite to social media, so that we are oblivious to. But there are some things that squeezed through the cracks and actually made it right to us. So let me just show you guys what I'm talking about. Let's see, y'all. All right, so let me pull this up for you guys again. And we already read what Lemmy said. He said a lot more, but I just wanted to get to that part because I wanted to share this with you guys. And let me know what you got. What are your thoughts in the comments? I will be in the chat. Let me see. People asking where is home. Krishan says she's gonna get us gone. Oh, we don't want to see that page because they're really making fun of Junior, really, instead of trying to help. Did they take out Krishan already? Oh no, she's still there. Hold on, y'all. Okay. They got all kind of stuff. They got all kind of stuff on here. Remember the allegations about the cousin? Oh damn. No. I think what I'm trying to find, y'all, is a post. But I think it's important for what I'm about to say. Remember that? Somebody hollering out at your cousin? Let me see, y'all.
Going on, she already went on not feeling what was going on. She already went on not really feeling being there. So this itself is just an extension of what I believe is that conversation of Zeus Network refusing to pay $80,000 for her to bring a personal hairstylist on set. Now, Krishan Rock didn't just stop here. She did respond back to Lemmy, and she responded.
Okay, so she told some tea. No Stormy Company. So she was asking for it. I mean, allegedly. Sounds about right. But we don't know. Let me see, y'all. Did I take a screenshot of it or not? I don't even know if I did or not, y'all. Hold on. Because it wasn't a video, it was just a post. And did y'all know that Marsh might have left? You guys check on my short after this live stream. I think that Marsh left, y'all, because she was, in her stories, somebody was like, hurry up and get back so you can do my lashes. And she was like, I'm on my way. And I looked up that person. That person I think was in LA. They on their way to Chicago. Whoever the fuck it was wasn't in no damn Chicago. Oh, that's the guy's page who she allegedly got taken down. Hold on. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to find it. Let me look on the other one. Hold on, you guys. Let me look on the other one. Oh, here come my video, y'all. This is my video I posted. I forgot all about that. Anyways, remember all this shit that she did. This. All right, so it's not on this one, you guys. Hold on. Let me come back here. And pull up the other one, okay? Let me remove this. And like I said, the other video that shows her going off, like about Tasiki, and my point was that it is deep rooted. Now, I found some things on there that just jogged my memory. Because remember, y'all, when Bonnie Lachey, and I think somebody just brought her up with the dog, with her son, because they're at one point, Blueface was going to adopt her son. Now we have a lot of footage of both Krishan and Bonnie Lachey at Blueface's house. So there's no doubt in my mind that they had a threesome and that they were living kind of that type of lifestyle. I can't show you guys that video no more because she got a pow in her damn pocket. And they was about to shut up the fuck down. I'm telling you. Remember I was playing that video? I was playing that video like it was ABC 1, 2, 3. I was playing that video like it was Blue's Clues, girl. They was about to shut shit down. But y'all remember that video, okay? There's a lot of other footage of them out there. So I think that they were living that type of lifestyle. But if you guys remember, there was a rumor out there that Taseki, Blueface, and Krishan had a threesome. Okay? And this is why it's so important for me to pull up this video. This post. That's why I'm doing it. Damn. Hold on, y'all. Now, there was a series of tweets. There was one tweet that Blueface put out there. I don't know why he chooses Twitter. He chose Twitter to put Krishan Jr., when he put his hernia out. They're a little bit more lenient over there. I think he felt a little more comfortable because you can watch corn over there. Like on Twitter. Yeah. But hold on, y'all. Let me see something. Blueface. Oh God, why? Hold on, you guys. Let me see if it's right here. Because there's this one post that I wanted to show you guys. Hold on. And I know it's here because we passed it up twice. I just wasn't talking about it. I just wasn't talking about it. Hold on. See how it sometimes switches up? See how we didn't see this before? Y'all probably like, yes, bitch, it is a feed. But no, like sometimes it'll change. I wish they would get rid of this motherfucker. This big ass belly. They just gonna hold on to that, huh? Okay, it's gonna come up, y'all. Hold on. Make sure you guys smash that like button. Thank you so much for becoming part of the Blown A Society. To all my members, all my supporters, all my VIPs in the chat, your POV is welcome. Just talk to me nice. Okay? Just talk to me nice. But I really appreciate you. All right, here it goes, y'all. Now you see it says, not sure if anyone posted this already, but okay. Now, let me show you some things that are deep rooted, that got through the cracks, okay? Because there is so much more that we don't know about, y'all. But let me show you. And you remember I shared with you that she stayed with Taseki. I mean, Krishan shared with us. I just broke it down. And she got kicked out by Taseki because Taseki thought she was trying to get with her man. Her man was trying to get with her. And then word is that your man at the time, your baby daddy, allegedly was Chastity's old boyfriend. Okay, so we see that y'all like to, right, stay close to home, which I think is dysfunctional. I don't like it. It's too close to being incestuous, if you ask me. But let's go ahead and get into this, okay? Let me show you guys. Let me pull it up. And let me show you where some of the problems came from and why we knew that y'all couldn't just mend this with with a handshake, with a phone call, with a FaceTime. Krishan always breaks out in tears. What else is fucking new? Okay? What else is fucking new? She wants to play the sympathy card. And I'm not saying some of her outbursts or when she cries is genuine, because if she's really, living the way we think she's living, you got to be fighting demons. And that doesn't mean literal, y'all. Guilt, shame, fear, humiliation, things that we internalize and we push down. All of us do. We just find ways of healthy ways of dealing with it. And that's why I feel free in talking about this, because some people are affected by this too. They just don't choose to handle it in this way. Okay. Now, let me go ahead and pull this up. Can you guys see this? All right, let's go ahead and get into this, you guys, because it says, this is the real reason Krishan dislikes Taseki. But y'all don't want to talk about this, though. Y'all don't want to talk about this, though. Okay? There's like just right below the surface, there is an ongoing rivalry between these two. And it's been there. Okay? Some of it bubbled to the surface, some is still just below a layer. And I think a lot of it's going to come out, y'all. But let's start with this. Now, if you guys remember, or if you don't, I'm here, right, to take you back to the hood like K-Swiss. Sometimes we got to go back, y'all. How far back? Way back. Now, this was in October 2nd of 2023, all right? Almost 2 years to date, all right? At the time, Blueface says Taseki is a real one. Y'all see that? And I'm not sure if this is Twitter or IG. Okay? Y'all see it? They are tit for tat. So what? They are tit for tat. Tit for tat, literally. Okay? Now, if you guys see Krishan on October 2nd at 10:12 in the morning, I guess she gets up and sees his post, and she says, little baby, a real one. They so petty. They so petty. But what I want you guys to look at is you see that Blueface took Taseki's side and said Taseki's a real one. Okay? He knows how to push Krishan's button. Now it says here, whoever posted this says, a tweet, this post, after the Baddies episode where Taseki got jumped. early morning Monday, 2 a.m. Then Bozo posted Lil Baby a real one by 10 a.m. Monday. Blueface did an interview and said, I picked the wrong sister. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? That shit cuts like a knife. We may have overlooked it, but she gonna remember some shit like that. Somebody says, and Bozo crashed out. She went live in the hospital with Junior for his hernia surgery. Accusing Taseki for SA, she goes to the extreme. When she feels like she's cornered, her back is against the wall, and people are winning, she goes into her arsenal and pulls out the most dastardly things she can say about you. This is where the Taseki SA accusation was born. Trying to ruin Taseki's reputation. Think about it. Why now? Why make these allegations out any other time? Because Blue was on Taseki's side for getting jumped, including everybody online. Look at the date, look at the time, and go back on House of Blues. Everything is in order. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Okay? Y'all see this? Now, like I said, Bonnie Lachey told us. Well, she said in an interview. And I just so happened to get the clip. Okay? Not only was her, Blueface, and Krishan having three ways, and you can't tell me no different. Okay? Krishan was literally walking around naked on a pool with her and Bonnie Lachey out there. All right? They already came from that type of platform and environment, right? They just came from Blue Girls Club. Why not? Threesome, foursome, fivesome, hey. But it was Bonnie Lachey that said this, that Taseki, Krishan, and Blueface had a threesome. And in the beginning, probably so. If you picking up what I'm putting down, I think that was a way of life for them. I think they shared more than just Blueface. I think they did threesome. I think they did tricks. I've done tricks. So fuck you. Y'all was tricking. Because see, when Krishan tells on other people, she tells on herself. And you remember a long time ago, remember I got you out the strip club. You know, you were selling she said it, and so were you. And so were you. Ain't no way you picked up everything from your big sisters, but you didn't pick up that. And you were in survival mode, according to you. According to what we see, you were in survival mode. What do people do when they're in survival mode? Some people, they trick. I wouldn't go as far as saying prostitute. Right? I believe that they were doing threesomes, not just with Blueface. Now, do I believe that they probably were together and did something together? No. No. I don't know. But go ahead. I'm going to pull this up. Hold on, y'all. Because I'm getting ready to pull this clip. And you can hear Bonnie Lachey tell you herself. Now, the question is, and your battle is whether you believe her or not. Okay? And that's why I tell you, do your own research. Come up with your own perspective. Come up with your own POV. It's welcome here. But holla if you hear me. Holla if you hear me. Okay? I'm taking y'all back to the hood. All right? And remember, history repeats itself, so it's important. And I just heard Carlissa say that. I say it all the time. Kudos, bitch. Hold on, you guys. Let me go ahead and pull this up. Just recently saw Bonnie Lachey. I think she's on some type of reality show. Maybe with not as much pull and power and notoriety as Zeus, but I think she is on some type of show like that. I forgot what it's called. Brat Dolls, or I don't know what it's called, but she's on something. All right. She's trying to stay relevant, I guess, in her own right. She still got a name. I saw her hanging out with India Love. I might have that clip, I might not, but let's get into this clip. Okay. And that clip was just recent. That's why I was saying that. She's still out there, y'all. And I think she's still lurking. I think she still has a relationship with Blueface. She knew Blueface. Well, let her tell you. Y'all don't want to hear me. Y'all don't want to hear me. Let me put this on the stage. She'll tell you. She gonna tell you.
With all of this, because I don't feel like I'm going to sit around and just, you're in jail. I'm not going to wait for you to come out of jail. I'm not going to sit here and wait to start my career and start my life. He's promised me TV shows, this, that. We've been having a relationship. We've been friends for years before Krishan, before there was ever a Krishan. I knew Blue all that time. I've been there. He's told me his deepest, darkest things. Every time they have problems, you know, he's coming telling me this, that, and the third. That's how I found out about the threesome with her, Krishan's sister, Tasiki. All these things. He tells me all these things. Like, I'm not about to sit here
What
and be
threesome?
your fucking...
I don't even know what you're talking about. Tell me about it.
So Blue told me that he had a threesome with Krishan and Tasiki.
That's her sister?
Her sister, Krishan's sister.
Okay.
He's told me, you know, he actually got the idea for Hello Motherfucker, what's her name? Jaden's song.
Mm-hmm.
My idea. Like, all this shit he getting from me. So why am I gonna sit here and sit in the background?
So you feel like you're getting the shitty under the stick?
I feel like I'm not about to, this is why I came out with all of this, because I don't feel like I'm going to sit around and just, you're in jail. I'm not going to wait for you to come out of jail. I'm not going to sit here and wait to start my career and start my life. He's promised me TV shows, this, that. We've been having a relationship. We've been friends for years before Krishan, before there was ever a Krishan. I knew Blue all that time. I've been there. He's told me his deepest, darkest things. Every time they have problems, you know, he's coming telling me this, that, and the third. That's how I found out about the threesome with her, Krishan's sister, Tasiki. All these things. He tells me all these things. Like, I'm not about to sit here
What
and be
threesome?
your fucking...
I don't even know what you're talking about. Tell me about it.
So Blue told me that he had a threesome with Krishan and Tasiki.
That's her sister?
Her sister, Krishan's sister.
Okay.
He's told me, you know, he actually got the idea for Hello Motherfucker, what's her name? Jaden's song.
Mm-hmm.
My idea. Like, all this shit he getting from me. So why am I gonna sit here and sit in the background?
So you feel like you're getting the shitty under the stick?
I feel like I'm not about to, this is why I came out.
So you guys heard what Bonnie Lachey had to say. I mean, I guess the real question is, do you believe her? I do. I don't believe that they're so far removed from that lifestyle, or that couldn't have happened. Hell no. Hell no. Okay? Hell no. Right? I mean, some of us have been in threesomes ourselves. Maybe not with your sister. But remember who we're talking about. Don't let me have to pull up no more clips. Okay? Because I've been robbing the same clip in the same 4-5. Okay? Since the slave shit. Same clip. Same 4-5. I'm just saying. We've been down this road before. Why not? Well, why? Why not? I think this is where it comes from. And I think behind the scenes, he pits the sisters against each other. I do. He knows how to push her buttons. He has womanizing ways. He has toxic ways. He also has selfish ways. I labeled the man a narcissist, for God's sakes. But I took it back. Because there's certain things that he says and does not, unless he's very manipulative, that a narcissist could never. But womanizer, toxic, selfish, egotistical, protects his pride. That's enough, isn't it? Conceited. Come on now. Come on. But I've seen a soft side of Blueface. And I've seen him show empathy. So I can't quite figure him out, but I don't believe that he's a narcissist. Okay. That's neither here nor there, but I did want to get that clear because, yeah. So I think this had something to also do with the fallout, which means that there was always something bubbling right underneath the surface. And their fallout started way before you, me, Zeus, probably before even the internet was popular or popping. Let's just be honest. It would have never worked on Zeus. Now, we didn't know it was going to play out like this, but Krishan is known as a crash out. She is known as a crash out. If you tell her your deepest, darkest secrets, when mad day comes, she is going to try to bury you, get you arrested, get you unalive, okay? She's trying to turn the world against you, your mama against you, the butcher, the baker, and the candlestick maker. She don't want nobody fucking with you. And that's a nasty trait to have, all at the same time neglecting your child. Who gonna roll with that? She crashes out. Definitely. Definitely. Talking about our own flesh and blood.
Where am I supposed to go? It's forcing us to do whatever, say whatever out of our mouth. We don't eat on time, nigga. They starve us, make sure we're hungry, angry. Nigga, I don't give a fuck about this country. Y'all can sue me, y'all can delete my Instagram. I don't care. I don't care. I'm getting on my fucking flight. I'm dipping, bro. Oh God, bro. Oh God, bro. Real shit. I used to let this shit slide with my relationship, bro. I thought it was love because I never had shit, nigga. Swear to God, bro. Swear, bro. Me and Sky, we end up turning on each other because of this shit, bro. Real shit, bro. I'm beefing with whoever the producers or whatever because they want to set up shop to fight. I'm telling Sky, stop playing that weird music. Play my gospel real quick. I don't care what they say right now. Y'all keep fighting, so I turn the gospel up. Me and Sky fighting over the controls. Not because of me and Sky, because it's like stuff going on and I don't really want to be around it. Now it's like, all right, now that I'm in it, it's like, if I be quiet, I don't speak up for nobody, it's not going to be a change. And everybody's scared to speak up. Every female on that show, including Natalie, is scared to speak up. And then Natalie is cool because she compensated for her silence. None of the other bitches are.
You guys heard what she had to say. Y'all heard. This is the same Krishan that we keep on getting. This is the same one. Okay? Right. He got violated for what happened in Vegas, which she was involved in. That's why he owes Euphoric, the nightclub. Yeah. And you know that homegirl who won 123K, who is Soulja Boy's baby mama, is taking his royalty. You guys just heard that? WAC 100 also spoke on her recent accusations of Bino being involved in a robbery, lying on his brother. And he said in a text or whatever, in a post, referring to Bino, you're going to have to check that. You're going to have to explain that. Now, I feel like he was going to get online already, but, you know. I think that had something to do with it, too. So, WAC 100, who is Blueface's manager, is definitely on it. He's definitely keeping Blueface up to par. Like when Blueface gets out, he's not going to be that lost. Okay? When Blueface gets out, he's not going to be that lost. But he does have limited access. Now, he may have a little bit, but see, out here in California, it's not like, you know how when we be online and we be seeing people in Louisiana and shit, in they bunk, and they, you know, I think it's a little bit harder out here in Cali. I'm not too sure. I ain't been there. Don't want to go there. Don't want to make sure. Don't give a fuck. But if he did have that access, he would be posting more on his own shit. I think he only got 2 posts up there. You understand? So he's not oblivious, but he doesn't have the access, the open and free access like we do. So he got to hear bits and pieces of it. I'm pretty sure. Because out here in Cali and where he at, I don't know. I don't know if it's that easy. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Mrs. Know-It-All. She said, I'm glad I found this channel. She was mentally ill before she was introduced to the public. Blue just used to that, used it to his advantage. Yeah, he did use her. And y'all, we cannot let Blueface off the hook because he was right with her when she was pregnant, and that was your baby. He on the slow side too. You got some repenting to do, brother. Because you should be held accountable too. You were there. But like I said, we went down that road before. You understand what I'm saying? He couldn't stop her, yada, yada. But a lot of times we saw her with you. When she was on Jason Lee, you were sitting right next to her. And she put that De Leon bottle to her mouth, if I'm not mistaken. You were there for a lot of it. I saw her smoking and you was right there, bro. How could you? You failed us. You failed Junior too as well. You should just be wanting help on GP. Now that I think about it. Why was your radar bent? You seem like a pretty decent young man. But you were part of the problem as well. You were. You had the most influence over her too. Not that you could stop her, because I don't think anybody's stronger than addiction. She was an alcoholic, y'all, still is. She never got a chance to break her body away from it and then start back up. It's been an ongoing problem. She is an alcoholic. She's been an alcoholic. Or maybe I can't diagnose it. She's had a problem with alcohol. She still got one. Lying through her mouth to despite her nose. We've heard the calls where she talks about the pills and potions. We've seen the behavior. We're going to put 2 and 2 together. But she's also fighting demons, because there's no way that you can operate in this world without suffering. But there's some things that have made it through the cracks that we know about. And she tells us often enough that it hurts. She's not that tough girl that everybody thinks she is. She's very sensitive. Her emotions are erratic. So she can go from extreme highs to extreme lows in a matter of minutes. That can't be fun. And it's not regulated. It's not checked. can't be living your best life like that. You cannot. Nobody will convince me that she's living the life that she wants us to think. This woman is in pain. I mean, it's by her own hands. I'm just being observant, y'all. Okay? That's why it's so easy for her to break down. She's hurting so much inside. And that's what they mean when they say misery loves company. Hurt people hurt people. You gotta hurt to be a hurt person, right? That's just what she doesn't want to show us. But sometimes it creeps up and she can't help it because it's overwhelming. It's overwhelming, y'all. Like when she was on Blackboy Max platform. I mean, before she got kicked off, before the Wendy Ortiz thing and all that. Some people say Blackboy Max already knew. He's what? What? You guys don't get along? Oh, you gotta leave. But he made sure she didn't walk out there acting a fool, like she threatened Ray J, like she threatened Bino, like she used to do to Blueface. Pattern of behavior, method of operation. She's so fucking predictable. Who is surprised anymore? I mean, but the different things that she does amazes me every time. We don't know what form or we know it's coming. We just don't know what form or fashion. Like, what is it going to be today? You're going to skydive, right? You're going to throw somebody off a building. You're going to drag them through the gutter lane. You're going to put them on the doorsteps of the ABCs, boys. Like, what is it today? But it's so predictable, y'all. Like when she broke down on Blackboy Max's platform. She can't take it, you guys. People talk about her kid. It bothers her. She just wants to act nonchalant. But she's acting out of the same pain and anger. And she takes it out on people. Our concern is that we've seen her take it out on Junior. She's been taking it out on Junior ever since she's neglected him his first therapy session. She's been taking it out on Junior ever since he came out having withdrawals.
Have a good day. I don't know what to tell y'all niggas. Right, yeah, right here. Wait, no, this is mine. Right there. Yeah. Have a good day. I don't know.
That's when she was getting kicked out. But let me show you this clip that I think I have of before she got kicked out. When she cries on Blackboy Max's platform. Why? Because this gets to her. But she still won't wake up. Like, what are we going to do? The best thing is to get Junior the help that he needs. She can work on herself later, right? I mean, we wish her the best, but we just want to get Junior the help he needs, ultimately. I mean, if you think about it, we don't care who she does it to. She could fuck 15 niggas. We don't give a damn. Do you really care about a 25-year-old woman running around? Like, that's nothing special. I grew up with hoes in different area codes, okay? Right next to them mother. I grew up with hoes, okay? I know exactly what a hoe look like, do, like, act like. I got personal experience of being around hoes, okay? Who used to fuck 50, 11 niggas. Okay? Some did it for money. Some of them dumb Doras did it for free. Right? Come to my neck of the woods, I could take you to a whole street of them hoes. All right. All right, you guys, go ahead and take a look at this. Like it's some phenomenon for a bitch. Like it's some phenomenon for a woman to be. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. Happens every day where I'm at. Man, I just look. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. She with him. Oh, okay. She with him. All right. Okay. You with him. All right. Okay. We don't give a damn. What astonishes us and amazes us and baffles us and leaves us with our tongues on the ground is the behavior that you have towards your child or lack thereof. The progress that you have for your child or lack thereof. That's what's amazing us. Let me go ahead and show you guys this. Hold on. And let me pull this up. Is it up? Okay. Hold on, you guys. Go ahead and take a look at this clip. Krishan Rock nearly breaks down online over the hate. Okay? He definitely gets to her. But it's self-sabotage. She brings it on herself and refuses to change. And I believe that it's by choice, but it's also by chance. Because there's something about Krishan. And as the years, as time progresses, it's going to come out more and more if it goes untreated. Because she's not afraid to come online and let us see the worst of her. And she can't control what comes out of her mouth. Now, if this is not the last straw for us, having her mama secretly recorded, because your mom did not know she was being recorded, even if she did, take a look at this.
So I was like, why would you troll me like that?
Cracking a joke. She was probably just
okay. You know what I be going through? A lot of people be talking about me, my son, everything. Like, I'm a sensitive person. So
yeah, okay. What I'll say is,
and I don't like when I speak up. Y'all got something to say, like, okay, cool. You feel me? Like, you was doing all that stuff, but now you scared. And I'm not even on that though. What the heck? So I was like, why would you troll me like that?
Cracking a joke. She was probably just
okay. You know what I be going through? A lot of people be talking about me, my son, everything. Like, I'm a sensitive person. So
yeah, okay. What I'll say is,
and I don't like when I speak up. Y'all got something to say, like, okay, cool. You feel me? Like, you was doing all that stuff, but now you scared. And I'm not even on that though. What the heck? So I was like, why would you troll me like that?
Cracking a joke. She was probably just
okay. You know what?
All right, so look.
Yes.
Krishan, I fuck with you. I didn't know that there was anything, you feel me?
What?
And can you please tell these people we did not speak
at all about we didn't even know that.
We had no combos.
This was like 4 hours ago.
No combos.
Yeah.
None.
I don't like bad news.
Out of respect for my cast. And the people
damn.
I can't have you as a love mom. I can't. It's just crazy. I can't.
Because who?
Because of production reasons.
You don't gotta lie. Yo, Wendy over here.
No. We're not doing that. We're not. Come on.
I didn't come here to fight with none of that. I came here because he's trying to kick me out because he think I'm on like rah-rah with Wendy, but I'm not, yo. That was internet beef that she started. So when I responded. But I ain't been in a fight since a year, 2 years. I don't do that no more. I run.
So they saying you started it. Is that true?
How no? She literally was like, oh.
But like you don't have no smoke with her. It's cold.
No, I don't like how she's trying to blackball me now. That's crazy.
No, she's not trying to do that. No, we gotta be careful with our language here.
She wasn't careful with hers, yo. That's crazy.
But look, at the end of the day, let's all be friends. I fuck with Wendy.
We can be friends.
Let's all be cool.
But it's crazy. Every time I try to speak up for myself, I guess I scared y'all. That's crazy.
Yo.
Bro, he told me pull up. Guess how long the ride was? 3 hours. 3 hours, yo. And I got ready in a car. You know, this gonna break my little heart, but it's okay.
What's gonna happen?
Huh?
I don't know what you just said, but yeah.
Because experiencing the whole experience. I'm not like that, but I'm really like I'm chilling. We can have a little sit down. I promise to God.
Here's the
nice.
thing though. If
What?
she don't want to have that sit down, I cannot force anyone to have a sit down though, Krishan. You feel me?
I'm not saying force her. I'm not saying any of that. I'm saying
I just don't think
that's crazy. Isn't that crazy, yo?
What's crazy?
Because somebody can talk so much stuff.
No, but look, at the end of the day though,
what?
For whatever happened, y'all had shit that happened prior. Sometimes people make mistakes. Maybe she just speaking her mind. Maybe she said some shit that she regret. Who knows?
She's like, oh, I'm scared of her. So I was like, why would you troll me like that?
Cracking a joke. She was probably just
okay. You know what I be going through? A lot of people be talking about me, my son, everything. Like, I'm a sensitive person. So
yeah, okay. What I'll say is,
and I don't like when I speak up. Y'all got something to say, like, okay, cool. You feel me? Like, you was doing all that stuff, but now you scared. And I'm not even on that though. What the heck? I don't start with people. People click forward me because I'm Krishan Rock, a household name, and I'm gonna keep saying that shit.
Yeah.
What?
I get you. Here, give me a hug.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
You are like, I don't want no hug no more. Leave it. Nothing really happened. Look. She talked about if I didn't have braids or weave, she could take me in a fight. And I said something about her being an enchilada. That was it, and it left it off right there.
All races, you feel me?
Here, thanks for the love, though. Appreciate you.
Thank you. Appreciate you. I love my Hispanics. I love my Black queens. All right, so look.
Yes.
Krishan, I fuck with you. I didn't know that there was anything.
So my point in just showing you is, she said it bothers me. She's definitely in pain, y'all. That's why she does the things that she does to numb that pain. It's like a vicious cycle. You are the cause, you are the root of your own demise. This is what I mean when I say people will fall on their own sword. This is what I mean. When you are your own worst enemy and nobody can help you because you won't get the help that you need. She needs professional help. She don't need somebody like you or I, her mama, a sister, or brother. Because they all be talking outside of their neck. That's what I will say. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, why would you go to your mama? Your mother is in no shape to be giving out threats or anything like that, girl. You will get whoopty-wop. Carlissa will mollywop you. And out of respect, Carlissa's like, I can't come after your mama until she has a sound mind. Y'all better leave me alone. And that's the sentiment of what Carlissa had to say. She's suffering, she's spiraling. There's a lot of things that she tries to numb herself with the alcohol. She tries to numb herself with the things that we see. Because everybody ain't lying. We are on to something. Now we may not know exactly what she's doing, but you're not dealing with this alone without medicating yourself in one way, shape, or form. Right? Some people say it's film. I haven't been around anybody that does METHs or whatever, METH. I haven't. I don't really know how they act. I can say it in jokingly, but I really don't know. Some people say it's that white girl. But I've been around people who do pills and potions. And this is what closely fits. She's always talking about perks, right? She tried to out Taseki. That's your big sister. You've been around. If that's the case, it's been a minute. She didn't just start last year. I'm just saying. We heard that video of her, remember? Where it seems like she had given her friend and told her to take a half of a half, but her friend took the whole. Y'all remember that? And when you see people like this, you have to know that something is wrong. Okay?
Beef in me, my nigga. Beef in me, my nigga. I'm about to go vegan. Are we ever gonna be like cool? Like, are we ever gonna like be cool? It's again. This not beef. Like, it's a beef after a beef after a beef. I don't got enough beef in me, my nigga. I'm about to go vegan. Are we in me, my nigga? I'm about to go vegan. Are we ever gonna be like cool? Like,
That's how we know. Krishan has not only talked about being depressed many a times in therapy. Last time I checked was, I think she said it recently, but definitely when she was with Roy and she was telling us that she was going to do all of these grandiose things and never follows through. That's an illness, y'all. Because who would do that to themselves over and over and over again and expect a different result? Like she expects us to, we just gonna wake up and be like, yay, all right, well, like it's only gonna get worse. It's only downhill from here. It's crazy when you blackball yourself, right? She also, remember, said that she used to have panic attacks. Has she went to therapy for it? Does she take medication for it? That's a deadly combination. You know, if you mix alcohol with anything, especially prescription drugs that are prescribed to you, it's not good.
panic attacks, because I'm gonna be honest, I be having panic attacks. I be feeling like I'm scared and shit. And I have these panic attacks, because I'm gonna be honest, I be having panic attacks. I be feeling like I'm scared and shit. And every time I have these panic attacks, because I'm gonna be honest, I be having panic attacks. I be feeling like I'm scared and shit. And that's what I'm saying. He's not all bad. He's not all bad. I be having these panic attacks, and I'll pull up in a black truck out front of the house, and then wait. The truck will pull off, and I'll wait till he pull out his driveway for me to get in his car. And then I'll see whoever in the window looking at me. Every time I have these panic attacks, because I'm gonna be honest, I be having panic attacks. I be feeling like I'm scared and shit. And that's what I'm saying. He's not all bad. He's not all bad. I be having these panic attacks, and I'll pull up in a black truck out front of the house, and then wait. The truck will pull off, and I'll wait till he pull out his driveway for me to get in his car.
Don't try that this time, girl. Don't try that this time. Because at the time he was living, Jaden and him were living together, you guys, at this time. Yes. You guys remember when she pulled up and they got into it, her and Jaden got into it because she pulled up to the house? She's disrespectful like that. He said they be together on Hood Day picnics, just hanging out, getting out of jail parties. What's up, world chatters? What's up, Pinsy? Everybody in the chat, what is up? What is up? Big ups to you guys. Thank you so much for tapping in. Blone got tea and for giving me your POV. I really appreciate your engagement. And when I'm talking, y'all talk back, and I appreciate it, okay? You are bold. You are brave. I love my free thinkers. I love my critical thinkers. I love people that got a little bit of hood smarts and a little bit of street smarts, all right? I love it. He said she's coming down off that high. She got that wait a minute. She got that one she can't afford anymore. Yeah. Y'all gonna really have to explain to me how she ain't got no money. I will never understand. Y'all done talk me down off of the ledge, but I still don't understand. Okay, I'm agree with you. Okay, she ain't got no money. Why? Why doesn't she have money, y'all? Why? I don't get it. Is it because of her content that they don't pay her? Is it that she got to sign up for it? I'm not sure. Like, somebody said poor Junior was in there struggling off Hennessy, yep, in backwoods. Damn shame. She's in LA with who she don't show. I know. The inside of the house, I know. Thank you for the love, Pincy Lola. Y'all bless. Thank you so much. Yeah, y'all. And toxic people will learn all of your shortcomings. They will learn all your flaws, gain your trust, and you'll tell them your deepest, darkest secrets, your weaknesses, and your triggers. That's what comes out of that. They learn your weaknesses and your triggers. Then they use it against you and cause chaos, confusion, and discord. They whole liars, whole ass liars. Will lie just to be lying. Yeah. Will lie just to be lying, y'all. Somebody said bad habits and not smart. Clock it. You said she started giving all her money to Blue, and then she wasn't there making very much money online besides daily. Okay, besides daily, and she does UGG trades. Okay. But does it cost that much? Like, I don't get it. I mean, I believe y'all. But does it cost that much? Really? I mean, I smoke a little trees, sip a little wine. I be having my little Cayman Jackson there, you know what I'm saying? The little margaritas and shit. That's about it. I'm gonna do a sip and a puff. That's about all. Wow, y'all. You said, I know Krishan can't show up to Blueface release party. Zeus is throwing that party for him. Oh, they are? Oh, hell no. Why you tell me that, Mojo Shine? Really? Oh, Lamel Plummer gonna be there, huh? Wait a minute, y'all. It's gonna be a lot of people that's gonna be there. Oh, okay. But she ain't gonna be pulling up to that. Yes, to you. Yes. Cheers. Thank you for the wine. Thank you, World Chatters. Yeah, y'all. This is what it's come to. This is what it's come to. This is what it's come to. It's what happens when you drain people's peace. But, at the end of the day, Blueface was, he left us with the truth. Remember that? You broke it all down, brother. You told us the truth about her. You broke it down. Like a man who finally saw the light, from the manipulation, the fake crying, the sympathy plays, to the way she weaponized her own pain. You said it yourself. You gave us the full breakdown, and a lot of people changed their minds about Krishan because of that. So if you turn around and go back, Blueface, it's giving lesson unlearned. And it's giving didn't read his own book. You can't expose a demon, then go dance with it again. So stop it. Which is what she does. You put Zeus out there, and then you go back on the plate. You go back dancing with it. Now let's talk about this bigger than the program energy that Krishan's been walking around with. Girl, please. You are not the network. You are not the producer. You are not the show. Zeus made you, not the other way around. And you can't storm off set and act like the ratings go with you. Because truth be told, the only reason people still watch is to see if you finally will be held accountable and what you will do next. What's the next antics? What's the next tomfoolery? What's the next crash out going to be? Some people are looking for something a little more fatal. Yeah, there's some people out there that don't give one L. And you are purely entertainment. And even Krishan Jr. is an afterthought. There's an audience out there that's like that. They're in between. And now that you're on the outside looking in, that spotlight ain't looking so warm anymore, is it? Now, Carlissa, Blueface's mom, I know she had a handful too. Let's not sugarcoat it. But here's where I give the credit where credit is due, because that woman has been praying over her son. She's been speaking life into him, even when the world laughed at her. Even when the world laughed at her. She said what she said, and 9 times out of 10, she wasn't lying. Okay, Carlissa did have something to say. Let's look at what Carlissa had to say, because before I let y'all go, let's just go ahead and listen and just wrap it up in a cute little bow, because Carlissa responded to all this fuckery. Okay, what she responded to is Krishan bringing up the fact that Blueface is going to slide for her and yada yada, trying to put him in the mix. Okay, let me go ahead and pull that up, because I was just going to, go ahead and get out right now, but let's look at that, because it's important what she had to say. Now, she's been through the mud and back, and she came back with grace. She's evolved. She's learned. And if we can show grace to people who do way less evolving than her, then why not her too? I mean, you got to give credit where credit's due, minimum. All right? Let me see. Hold on, you guys. And at the end of the day, it is about growth, right? It's about breaking the cycle. And you're never too old to do that. Let me pull up Reddit, because that's what she was on. So let me go ahead and pull that up, and let us hear what Carlissa had to say about this whole situation, about Krishan trying to get back into Blueface's good graces, trying to attach herself to his name. And he going to be over there with Zeus filming, girl. You going to be, ooh, she really going to be going in. When he go back to his Miss West Coast or whatever the hell that show is called, where he was like, let me pull it up. Because I don't never pull it up for y'all. Oh, yes, I do. I did pull it up for you guys, right? Yes, I did. All right, hold on, you guys. Let me go here. I have shown that before. Let's see what Miss Carlissa had to say before I let you guys go. All right, hold on, you guys. Let me set this up for you guys so you guys can see it. All right. Let's go ahead and pull this up, you guys. Okay, you guys take a listen to what Carlissa had to say. She got a lot to say, y'all. Y'all already know what Carlissa getting ready to do. She about to break it down Compton style, okay? We got Carlissa on the west side acting Eastie, okay? I guess maybe you have to be from LA to understand that, but we got Carlissa on the west side acting Eastie. On period. On period. Period, Pooh. Period, Pooh.
This shit. Even if Zeus Network fucked over me, you would never fucking know about it. Okay? If Tyler Perry did something to me, you would never fucking know about it. You know why? Because it's your job and your choice to go find another network, another job, another opportunity. Okay? That's not your problem. You don't talk about your man, your ex. You don't talk about your ex-employer. You keep your mouth shut. I wish one of my kids would get on here and talk about a coach. And these are things they learned in basketball. You don't quit this team and go to a new team and talk about the last coach knowing your ass wasn't shit either. Knowing But you was pumping shit. You wasn't running all your lines. You wasn't doing all your jump shots. And you gonna go over here to this coach and act like, oh, that coach just didn't like me. And the coach before that, he didn't like me either. Bitch, at some point it's your fault. Now, we all ain't having the same goddamn problem. And you gonna get on here and put your mama in this bullshit, knowing she ain't fit to hear this shit. Now, that's just ridiculous. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all one more time. I don't care who you work with in Hollywood. I don't care if you got a problem and you don't like them, you quit, you walk away, you keep your mouth shut. You a scared Tyler Perry or some damn body off. Everybody got problems. Ain't no network, no organization perfect. But what they not finna do is take a chance on the motherfucker that's bringing it down. Now, how the fuck you gonna feed your kids running around here talking shit when you could have just waited and left when you got when it and quietly. And quietly. Because trust and believe, don't know. Everybody know what they getting into when you go where you go. If you go to this hospital and you don't like this hospital and they don't like black people, why the fuck you go in there for? Now, I'm tired of y'all on this internet acting like y'all ain't got no home training. And most of y'all done led this girl astray. These T-pages that's agreeing with her, telling her to cuss out somebody's mama. Oh, yeah, show the Zeus Network what you feel about them. They got motherfucking millions in lawyers and fees and insurance. Run your ass down the goddamn road. Why would you even do that shit? Now, if somebody touch you in any type of way, the wrong way, between your legs, or they do something to violate you that you didn't the fuck sign up for, that's when you say something. And you don't wait 10 years to say it like the motherfuckers, because they got their rewards too. And don't get on this internet talking about, I was scared, so I didn't say nothing. But you ain't scared no more. Y'all be on here playing these games, and then you aunties on here, you fake-ass aunties who be over here promoting her. They not promoting you, Krishan. They making money off of you. I'm watching them. They replaying they shit. They tagging they shit over there on the Facebook, on the TikTok. They getting paid off your ass. They don't really give a fuck about you because an auntie would have told you when Auntie T got in your shit to be respectful and mindful of that. That's an auntie trying to help you. That's what a real auntie would have told you. Now they getting on here talking about, I'm just supporting her because I don't want to hurt her feelings. No, they don't. They losing their followers when they check you. That's what happened with your sisters and them. Okay? Now you not fixing to get on here and fool us. That if that lady wanted some money for helping take care of your kid, that's your sister. She's struggling. Any motherfucker on this internet who told you that she should have kept your baby knowing he got to be watched 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for free, they's a motherfucking lie. And they sided with you for a reason. And they helped you lose the best babysitter, the best caretaker you would ever find, which was your sister. And you flipped on her too. And I told Jonathan, you need to show that sister some appreciation and thank you.
Woo. Can't tell me she wasn't spitting facts though. But Carlissa was clearly upset. She stayed on volume 10 the whole damn time. Carlissa was on level 1. She was on 100 the whole time. 0 to 100 real quick. 0 to 100 real quick. Okay? There's nothing left to say. There's nothing left to say. There's too much out there. Houston, we have a problem.
Sean Rock, how Alex Pereira did Oncalive. Am I wrong for thinking that anybody who works or streams with that degenerate sewer smoothie smelling bitch is just as terrible as her? Disgusting. She's too good at being a low character, low tier, bottom of your boot ass person. She has no character. She has no morals. She has no boundaries. She'll do anything. She was on live sucking a nigga toes. one thing about a motherfucker with a single-digit IQ is they're going to try to get physical with you when you tell the truth about them. Hey, Krishan, why you threatening Bino? Bino good over here on 7 Mile. You can't do shit to him here in Detroit. She don't take care of that kid. So y'all brought her on there to laugh at the baby and get views from her. That's the only, y'all view farming, engagement farming. Because y'all know people are so in shock that a human could exist. Prior to learning about the circumstances between Krishan Rock and her son, against my will, I never spoke to her one time. And what gets lost in translation on having a justified emotional response, it's needed that people understand that I don't hate this woman. She's a black woman. I always want to see a black woman succeed. Not just financially though, spiritually, emotionally, you know. Willingly, against our will, had to know that you exist. I would have been perfectly fine with you living your life and being miserable outside of the camera, outside of the internet. But you took it to the internet and I'm giving my opinion and you try to get my page took down. Willingly, against our will, had to know that you exist. I would have been perfectly fine with you living your life and being miserable outside of the camera, outside of the internet. But you took it to the internet and I'm giving my opinion and you try to get my page took down. But it's all right, bitch. It's clout chasing. That's all you have to say. Everything they saying about that dirtbag is fucking true. She needs to be in jail.
And that's where we are. And that's where we are. He said, is this when she said, I did it for Blue and my son, he knows my situation? What I just showed? Clock it. What's up, Miss India? Thank you so much for showing up, girl. Thank you, Pensy Lola. He said, I think Krishan and Callista's bushes as we speak. Yeah, she's in the bushes, y'all. She stays in the bushes. She stays in the bushes. No lies detected, bro. And you guys have to understand, we are just getting a glimpse into what is going on, right? She shows us clips. They may be a minute long. She may get on here for 45 minutes. Hell, she may get on here for a couple hours. But there's 24 hours in a day. What is she doing for them other 22 hours? Better yet, what is Junior doing for those other 22 hours? Okay? But I think I can't say any more than what this man just said. I really can't. I couldn't put it any better than this. Sean is a whole demon, so poisons it spreads online to strangers and brings out the worst in us. Yes. What's up, love? Wait, so Blue still have the restaurant? Yeah, he does. He still has the restaurant. I told you guys I went to go eat at Blue's restaurant. Right? Yeah, I ate at Blueface's restaurant. And it was good. It definitely was good. Actually, if you go to my TikTok, you guys can see it. I think I showed you guys before, so I won't go there. But I did go to Blueface's restaurant. And yeah, his restaurant is still up and running. I think the last person that was there who promoted it was Angela. But let me know, y'all. I might be wrong. It might have been somebody else. I mean, I know that Krishan opened up the restaurant. Right? She did. She opened up the restaurant. But like I said, the last person I think, well, maybe Carlissa, Angela. Yeah, y'all. So this is where we are. Blueface, when you get out, guess what, bruh? I want you to take the same advice that you once gave Journey. And you know what I'm talking about. I want you to take your own advice. All right? In choosing a mate out here. Don't come out here acting no fool. Don't come out here acting no stone cold fool. Okay?
Somebody said, get a housekeeper or a maid. What's the point of having a if I gotta get a housekeeper or a maid? Answer that.
That I can. Okay. Step one. I'm teaching you this early, okay? Don't ever put your hands on no man. A man touch you, you call your daddy. Okay, that's rule number one. Rule number two. Don't ever have no baby with no man that don't want the damn baby, okay? That's rule number two. And rule number three, if a man cheating on you, baby girl, you either deal with it and stay, or leave that nigga. But pick one, okay? Don't be in the middle like these delusional females, okay?
You listen to yourself. Okay? You don't put yourself in the position to be with a woman that you warning your same daughter over. And then we're gonna leave it right there. We're gonna leave it right there, bro. Because ours is just a virtual conversation. You probably will never know me and my chat ever exist. Okay? He up here giving Journey the advice. All right? Okay? Take your own advice, brother. We ain't never sleep over here. We always gonna pull something up that's gonna fit the situation. All right? So at the end of the day, you guys, that's all I got for you. I hope you guys are picking up what I'm putting down. But at the end of the day, it's about growth. All right? It's about breaking that cycle. It's about choosing peace over performance. Because if Blueface walks out of prison just to go back into a relationship that almost ruined his life, then everything he endured means nothing. Zero. Stingy with De Niro. Okay? Might buy you crisp, but that about it. Might light your wrist, but that about it. Nothing. We're not playing with you. Okay? We're not playing with you. It's going to be ASAP 911, Blueface or nothing. And we talking about as far as her. We bet not see you, boy. We better not see you go give her a grain of salt. All right? We bet not see you buy her a loaf of bread. We bet not see you drop off a pair of shoestrings to this hoe. You understand me? That's what we talking about. Don't you do it, brother. Don't you do it. We ain't playing. Right? And we're not rooting for that. We're not rooting for that. We want to see you win. We want to see him heal. We want to see him become the father, the artist, and the man he could have been years ago. And not saying he was a bad person. But this little stint you had with this woman was chaos. Okay? And she swallowed you. So, Krishan, let me end this with you. You're not bigger than Zeus. You're not bigger than Blueface's healing. You're definitely not bigger than accountability. Okay? You can scream, cry, gaslight the internet all you want, but the truth don't need no PR. It just needs time to reveal itself. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. Because, bro, so what do you guys think Blueface will do at the end of the day? And but right now, this is just, you know, for shits and giggles. Because we don't know. We can't control anything. But we are going to stay vigilant about Krishan Jr. We are. We are going to stay vigilant about Krishan Jr. All right? And that's what you guys are doing. You guys are all about PR. And Kai Cenat said some things that really hit home for me. As a matter of fact, you said it better than I could ever say it, Kai. Like, honestly. Honestly.
Krishan! What's a red flag in a relationship?
If they phone always face down, even in church, that's a setup, bruh.
Needs a fresh start. He knows that. He needs a fresh start. He had no intentions on moving there. He's not moving there. That's why his father's there. But he didn't have no intentions on moving to that house. Blue is probably going to get a condo and just chill out for a minute.
It's a red flag in a relationship.
If they always talking about protecting their peace, but they the loudest drama in the room, that ain't peace, that's PR.
And be to himself, where somewhere where he could take the kids, where nobody is playing them type of games.
Girl, when he always at his homie house? Yeah, okay.
So I don't think he had no intentions on going there regardless. That's from what he said to me. So,
I'm not here to please anybody. I'm here to be seen.
Whoever wants to live there, it's, you know, it's our family shelter, he said. That's the family shelter.
She said it's not what it looks like, but baby, you wearing what it looks like. I see the truth with or without these eyes.
Anybody that needs a stepping stone or a place to go, that's the family shelter. That's what he originally bought it for, was the family. And that's what it's used for, the family shelter. And I'm not saying his daddy is over there because he needs shelter. His daddy is over there making sure that everything stay where it's supposed to stay. But that's the family shelter. So if you end up going there, that's your stepping stone place. That should be used for you to get on your feet, and that's it. So if there's anybody in our family that needs a place to stay, that's where he'll send you.
All her best friends, the bros, just know she the group chat.
Just be going through a whole lot of emotions, Krishan, because one day I'm with you, and then the next day you just wholly change. Like, I fuck with Krishan. Like, Krishan, I ain't gonna lie, you got all my respect for sure. You make me go through so much mixed emotions. Like, I don't understand it, bro. This shit gotta be scripted, man.
He swear he loyal, but his thumb know every girl on Instagram. Don't tell me you love me ass, show your algorithm.
Shorty always taking a break, but never taking accountability.
If he always talking about his peace, but he the one bringing all the chaos, bitch, be for real, you the problem. Oops.
Yeah. Thank you for your thoughts, you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me on this live. Really appreciate you. Become a member. Grab your membership. Drop some green hearts to show some love. And the lips for the Gospel Society. Okay? Matter of fact, drop the green hearts if you think Blueface should stay free this time and that he's going to be on the right track. Y'all, do you think that Krishan realizes that she's not bigger than Zeus yet? And be honest. If you remember the book of Enoch era, comment, he warned us. Blueface or Krishan? Who really needs redemption? Let's talk. Right? Tag Zeus and Carlissa in this conversation. It needs to be had. It needs to be had. That's all I got for you guys. Thank you so much for tapping into Blood Ain't Got Tea. And I will be back with another live video, y'all. All right? Until next time, America.
Own man say you stupid. You be your own man say you. Your own man say you stupid. You be like, so I love my baby mother. I never let go.
Thanks for watching. Shout out to my VIPs, and I'll see you on the next video.